So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Oh, sorry, sweetie, but we do have car and home insurance with Bel Air Direct, so it's all good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they made it easy with an online quote.
Interesting.
Plus, we're saving a bunch.
Like $4?
We're talking hundreds.
So enough for a new toy house?
Sweetie.
I want the one with the hot tub.
Saving on car and home insurance with Bel Air Direct is simpler than playtime.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Original 16, a great way to celebrate things done well.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best brew in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Need extra space? We rock at storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston pizza at home. So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston pizza at home.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Oh, sorry, sweetie, but we do have car and home insurance with Bel Air Direct, so it's all good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they made it easy with an online quote.
Interesting.
Plus, we're saving a bunch.
Like $4?
We're talking hundreds.
So enough when you to my house?
Sweetie.
I want the one with the hot tub.
Saving on car and home insurance with Bel Air Direct is simpler than playtime.
Original 16, a great way to celebrate things done well.
Club. Down south, Irricana, we have Team Johnson. And they're competing against, from the Calgary Curling Club, Team King. And of course, a special thanks goes out to
Why,
our
good morning,
sponsors.
curling fans.
You can see the sponsors on the ice, all these booths.
This is your producer, Rory McCusker, for Curling Stadium Live. Just waiting for our commentators to enter the commentary room. Got Mark down on the ice doing announcements. And should have Justice Jacques joining us anytime.
Special groups showing up this morning. We've got some school groups, but I don't think...
Our match this morning is Ryan Jacques.
Let's start with these...
Taking on, let's double check his first name.
People over here to my right from the Paragon Place Seniors Facility.
Got Daniel Humbke there, Rory.
A whole bunch of rowdy fans.
Humbke, one of the last seeds to qualify for Alberta Provincials this year, has really been turning some heads. They're 2-2 so far. Some really competitive games. Daniel himself making some jaw-dropping shots this week. So there always seems to be one of those dark horse teams out of the last chance qualifier that does really well at provincials, and this year it's Team Humbke. From what I understand, he's got some roots here in Stettler. Grew up here is the story, and he's become a bit of a fan favorite. Team Ryan Jacques, on the other hand, very established tour team in Alberta.
We have some other special guests. If you've been around here and you've noticed
dropping his papers.
Someone's
that's all right, Mark.
Screenshots or perhaps a cod cheek burger. Well, that's because we have some guests here from Newfoundland. Wow. Woo!
All right, Mark's getting us started.
From
Hello, everyone,
the small town of
and
Kippens,
welcome to the
Newfoundland,
first
which I
draw of the
understand is just
2025 Boston
outside of
Pizza Cup,
Stevensville.
or the
We
seventh draw,
have
sixth draw now.
Susan Gallant Butler and her sister
Yeah, sixth
Faye.
draw, and it is
Yeah.
8:30 in the morning. I hope you all have a coffee. I
And their son William
have a
Butler
coffee,
is
getting ready to
coming
go
on to the
here.
babies. And when I asked William about his mother, he
Mark, our
said,
second commentator, he's just doing the announcements right now, so having fun with it.
So there you go. Welcome. So we've acknowledged the East Coast. Let's acknowledge the West Coast. We've got from Surrey, BC, the Lower Mainland, and they've been ordering triple latte frappes with oat milk and charcuterie boards. We've got Paul and Anita Tardy. And they have two sons that are competing. One this morning is Jordan, and last night Tyler was competing with Tim Cooey.
Yeah,
So
there's Mark. He's having a good time out there, and he's enjoying announcing the opening draw here, the opening lineups in this draw. And today we feature on Sheet C, Team Ryan Jacques and Team Daniel Humbke head-to-head for a chance to stay alive in the event. Both teams faced elimination this morning in the C bracket. We've got a good game ahead of us. They're both looking to just stay alive here, weather the first couple of ends, and get into the game with some pep in their step. For all of you that are watching on our Curling Zone stream, welcome, and feel free to say hello in the comments. I see Dwayne Romanchuk saying hi this morning. Hello, Dwayne. Great to see you in the chat there.
I thought it was always so-so, but it's 50-50.
And feel free to say hi. We'll give you a little shout out on the stream.
There's the getting real famous draw to the button. So for $5, you can have an opportunity to draw to the button, or you can maybe pay one of these guys off to do it for you after the draw. So that's lots of fun as well. We have entertainment tonight, and then if you're here,
one of the other cool ways you can watch our stream today is you can actually go on X and view the stream there. Curling Zone, they have the streams available to view online through social media platforms, including X. So if you're looking to kind of make a cool way to tweet and interact with all of us, then feel free to go through X and Facebook and
I think that's it. Andy told me no corn brooms
all the
out
other
there
social media platforms.
Other than that, gentlemen, good luck and good curling. Oh, one last thing. We've got the Bo Davidoff Award right after this draw, so stick around for that presentation.
All right, we're just about to get this draw underway. And it'll look like Team Jacques, they will have last stone in the first end. So we will wait for them to get prepared and get ready on the ice.
Yeah, oh, that feels good, yep.
Nothing like a 15-minute intro to
Yeah, no kidding.
There goes comes back the frost again.
Yeah. Hey, it's not too late. Like I said, our spin will help us way more than them.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's really want this. Let's go.
Yeah, he's funny, but that was
Okay,
a
please
little
begin. Good luck, good curling.
All right, and there you might have heard on the mic there and saw briefly on the camera Andy Lassard. He's the chief umpire for the event, well-known umpire, and as one of the championship coordinators for Curling Alberta this year, it was amazing to just pick Andy's brain on hosting great events and having amazing knowledge of this game. So to all the umpires there that are stationed at Stettler this week and helping officiate our amazing game and give these athletes everything they have, amazing to see, and thank you for what you do. So great first draw there from the Humbke team. They wanted a guard, and you know what? They did just that. It looks like teams are not wanting to ease into the Seaside game this morning. Team Jake's being a little bit of aggressive right now and just kind
Hold it
of
early. Line's good.
putting the rock in the house already
Line's good. Stay close.
after a good center
Full
line
eight.
guard from Humbke.
Line's really good. Full 8. Hard Ryan.
And if you're watching from home, I think the big things for each team to kind of
4-7.
stay keys to the game, I guess the keys to the game, for the Humbke team, it's replicate what you had
Top
with
it.
the Davies
Good.
game
Freeze is good.
when you first came into this competition. They played amazing against Zach Davies, and I had an opportunity to commentate that game as well. And you're wanting to kind of have an opportunity to replicate as quickly as possible that sort of
Okay, we're on the guard. Garrett.
Daniel Humbke
Garrett.
and Garrett Johnston both having
We'll try and keep one
amazing
out on center if we
performances
can. Roll 2 off.
specifically with them. And if you can replicate that game, you're going to
Wing
have a
was
lot
good.
of success here today. And for Ryan Jacques, it's just kind of start with what you know. Ease into this game and don't kind of fall into the trap that maybe Humbke might leave you, and just rely on each other a bit to get in this game and make those simple shots, right? The simple shots are going to be the ones that win this game, right?
Yep, keep going.
Girl.
Big roll. Big roll.
Whoa. Really nice. Great throw. 9-4. Back.
Team Jake's already with 2 under the center line guard, so Team Humbke just looking to clear this up a little bit. So
Nose is fine.
Hill.
Wait, yep. 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 Yep.
Here goes.
Yep. Hard. Well, roll big, roll big, roll big.
Whoa.
Okay. That's all good.
So a little bit of a missed shot there from Team Humbke, but you know what? That's a great plan B. And we talked a lot about plan B and tolerance in the first draw that I commentated, and Mark and I commentated in the first draw of this event. And a lot of the teams that succeed here in the BP's Cup, they often have really good plan Bs. So it's just making sure that if you can't have the desired outcome you want on that shot, what's the second desired outcome? What's the next best spot for that rock? Getting something out of every rock. And Team Jake's and Team Humbke, that's going to be a big key for them, is just to get something out of every rock and every stone in the lineup today. So
Just nose. Or we can try the double and roll. No, I like nose. Normal. Yeah, normal. Yes.
And so just bringing you the starting lineups for this
Gotta go.
2 teams here. Garrett Johnston throwing for Team Humbke right now. And the Team Humbke, their lineup, Daniel Humbke at skip, Dan Bubois at third, Garrett Johnston at second, and Colton Brand at lead.
I like the throw. Just a little more
And Wade
ice.
Johnston is their coach, and you might see him
Half
just in
tight.
that leather jacket with the kind of beige fur behind that Sheet C sign there on the screen now. Jordan Tardy now throwing for Team Jake's. Team Jake's in the green jackets today. Out of the Saville Community Sports Center, Ryan Jakes at skip, Ryan Parent at third, Jordan Tardy at second, Ethan Drysdale at lead, and Tyler Powell at alternate. And Kevin Parent is their coach. So
Let's sit for line. Sit for line. No curl. Never curl. Great shot.
Morning, Justice. It's Mark Higgins here from the Erskine Curling Club. I'm going to join you this morning.
morning, Mark, and another draw for us here commentating at the BP's Cup. So really exciting, super excited to do it again with you. It's always fun, as always.
Yep. Lead. Just roll away, Garrett. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Halfway is really good. Half tight.
And
if
it
anything.
looks like we have a comment from our amazing social media coordinator, Raymond the Ginge. on our YouTube. So, hey, Justice, what's your go-to breakfast meal? And you know, Raymond, I think it would have to be some classic waffles and syrup,
Half tight.
maybe with some like
Mine's
fresh
good.
fruit on the
Hard
side.
early.
It's always a classic. So,
Mine's good.
what a name for your
Mine's
channel,
good.
and what a name for you on YouTube, I
Mine's
guess
really
there,
good.
buddy. But
I'm
Keep going. Hard, Ethan.
I've
Front
got
center.
4 daughters, and they swear that I make the best eggs Benny in Central Alberta, so that's our go-to.
oh, that would be good, Mark. That would be classic.
Yeah.
I actually don't mind eggs Benny with a little bit of like fresh salmon or something
think I
under
need
it. I know I
more?
can be
Say
kind of
that,
weird when I
yeah.
say that. It seems like not everyone is with that,
Forward.
but you know,
Clean.
it's not bad. You gotta
Yep.
try. You gotta give it a
Yep.
try.
Can't
So-
touch center.
Whoa. Whoa.
Clean, clean, clean. Curl.
Yep.
Clean.
Straight. Hard.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, and they just get by
you
Team
go.
Humbke. Great sweep from Colton Brand.
Gotta get out, gotta get out, gotta get out, gotta get out.
Push till 2.
Good sweep.
Now,
Backward 2.
if we look overhead,
Okay.
it looks like Team Jakes
around
thinks
the
they are
yellow?
second
Think
shot,
so.
so
Wanna choke it
I
off.
was gonna say I
That
was
feels
just
pretty
gonna
good.
see
You ever
if
get
they
fighting
were
for
shot
it?
on that
Really
shot,
nice.
but that was a great shot from Dan Boubois, their third. Ryan Parent looking to make an attempt to draw under the staggered setup right now, just to get set up here. So
Mine's good. Little tight.
and
Mine's
Mark, I
good.
got one of the event managers, Michael Latterroot,
Mine's good.
our
Little
championship
spin.
coordinator.
Extra spin.
He's pretty sad that you haven't made him eggs Benny yet. He said
Mine's
he
good.
needs to try
Mine's
out
great.
and see if
Full
that
eight.
Central Alberta Best Eggs Benny title lives up to his standards there.
Nice. Great sweep.
Well, I'll when I see Michael later on in the day, I'll invite him over.
Yeah, you bet. Michael Latterroot, the event championship coordinator with Terry Morris. They've done a fantastic job on this event and many others this season. Michael does 14 provincial championships, so pretty impressive to see his whole kind of 4 months in January, February, March, and April are just go with championships from all over the province. So pretty cool
Yeah,
to
you-
see.
Yeah, it's something, you know, every morning I think I'm going to be the first one here, and there's Terry sitting in his dressing room looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, so they're an impressive crew.
Yeah, you bet. The Curling Alberta team, they do a great job, and any questions or concerns or complaints, you always can bring it to them, but I'm sure there's not many with how they run the events.
Yep.
Big hit from Team Humbke.
Yep.
Get rid of those reds. Oh,
Okay.
they just got the one. The other one slipped in behind there.
Sorry.
Yeah, so that was Daniel Humpke's first, and it looks like Team Jakes is still sitting the 2, drawing for the third one in play right now, and forcing Team Humbke to look at a couple early on in this game. This has been a great start from Team Jakes, right?
Good throw.
Absolutely aggressive from the get-go. You know, quite often, and you see the first draws is first end is more of a feeling out, but these teams are ready to go.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting. I made the comment on the kind of before you when you were doing the announcements there, Mark. I was expecting teams to kind of ease into this game with the both being on elimination here, facing elimination this morning in the C bracket, and you know, I don't think that has lived up to be the expectation here. But first stone from Ryan Jakes
Mine's good.
in the first end of play.
Top 4. Line. Clean, Ethan. Yep.
Top 4.
Clean.
Yeah, tight.
Yep. Hard.
Topping.
Hard. Hard.
Ethan Drysdale really trying to hold
Hard,
this
hard,
rock
hard.
to get second shot
Bounce it.
or third shot
keep
with
going.
it. They're trying to roll it. Ooh, that is close, Mark.
That will be tight. Looks like they think the yellow is third shot.
Yeah, it does look like yellow is third shot, maybe
we're
with how
second.
Humpke's addressing this.
Could play that, but and then he's got to try and get rid of that for 2.
If you play this
I like
double, we're 1.
There's that. I'm just trying to think what else. You like playing that? Okay. It's either that or you draw.
The slot.
I think you're here. Okay. Okay.
It's pretty hard to get that
Same
yellow
weight?
there now.
Yeah, where we're trying to hit this like 3/4 half rock. Just make sure it doesn't spin and jam there, right?
I think it's a fat half, I think.
An early jackpot already for the Curling Alberta 50-50 that supports the Erskine Curling Club and all the other curling clubs throughout the season that take part in hosting our events. It looks like the jackpot is $270 with 12 hours to go. We have 3 draws today, so this jackpot will run throughout the 3 draws today. I'm fortunate enough to be doing all 3, so if you're looking to kind of stay with me all day, and I hope to kind of keep you with it and keep you current, so it'll be fun.
Have you gone online and bought your ticket yet, Justice?
No, I haven't, so I might have to do that coming up here, but what's it called? If you're looking at kind of buying your ticket online, then you definitely can. Ooh. Humbke, oh, they just missed the double attempt, so it looks like it could be an open draw for 3 for Team Jacques, but early on in this first end, so very good start for their team.
I think so.
But yeah, as I was saying there, if you're looking to purchase 50-50, then just go on to the Curling Alberta website, click the 50-50 section at the top of the website, and it'll lead you right to the page where you can buy right from home, even if you're watching our stream. So all you have to be is an Alberta resident and 18 years of age or older. So remember to play responsibly, and thanks for supporting curling in Alberta.
Absolutely, yes. Big draw for 3 right off the bat.
Little tight.
Last stone for Ryan Jacques in the first end of play here in the C bracket of the 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup.
Keep it going. Touch 8 foot. Great sweep.
Weight looks good. I think this
Looks pretty good. Nice clutch draw from the skipper early on in this game to put a big 3 on the board.
Oh, yeah.
Stay close, everyone, and we'll be right back after the break.
Nice call there. Great sweep.
Need extra space? We rock at storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Line.
Welcome back, everyone, to the sixth draw of the 2025 Boston Pizza Cup. We're here in the second end, and our feature game today features Ryan Jacques and Team Daniel Humbke there. So both teams looking to stay alive in the C bracket here.
Line's good.
And that draw in the first end was only for the two. That back rock wasn't third shot. So
Hard.
2
Yeah,
for Jake
interesting.
early on. Over the other
the way the Jake's team looked at that back rock mark, it looked like that 3 was in play there, but 2, they'll take it nonetheless, right?
Right. Over on sheet A, first end was a blank, and sheet D looks like Johnson from Irricana took one.
Hair tighter line, actually.
Yeah. You can go a bit. Yeah. Gotta go for line.
Hard gear. Hard gear.
Yeah, all seaside action
Way
today.
only,
all
only.
the teams playing this
Way
draw.
only.
They are facing elimination,
right
so
go ahead, Dan. Go ahead, Dan. Hard, Dan. Hard,
Nice
Dan.
draw
Hard.
And
around the corner for
Nice knuckle.
yeah, great draw. Good setup so far for their
Screens down to
team, and
this,
Jake's
do a
with 2
tiny
in the
bump.
house early on, so
T-line.
it kind of gives Team Jake some opportunity to put the pressure on Humbke now that the Hammers transition to their team.
Top 12. Line's good.
Yeah, Mark, it's
Hold
funny.
it
Team
early.
Davies and Keese, they are
light.
both junior teams
just
playing
tight.
off in the BP's
freeze
Cup
it
right
on.
now in the C bracket. And
Halfway.
they are the
Curl.
number 1
Curl.
and 2 ranked U20 teams in
Curl.
Alberta. So
I've been watching them all week, and
That's fine.
haven't been getting the results they wanted, but their enthusiasm never wanes.
You know what?
Really,
A nose hit isn't
fun
bad.
teams to
Okay.
watch.
Just a straight nose.
It's nice to see
Yeah, and if we roll, we roll.
competitive
Yeah.
Nose is good.
curlers
Easy.
really having fun out there as well.
yeah, just a great effort from your hosting committee there in Erskine and everyone in Stettler that's kind of helped this event come to
Yep.
a great
Yep.
success and
Yes.
great positive
Hard to stick shooter.
opportunity in the community
Hard
there.
for peace.
Absolutely.
Oh no. Oh no. Both yellows gone.
Okay. You just threw him that soft, eh?
So maybe not the complete outcome that you wanted if you're Team Humpty with
Three-quarters.
that shot, but you know what? The opportunity with that Jake's over
Seven, five.
curl, that yellow is still
Little curl up
fully
a bit.
covered. Maybe not by your yellow, but by a guard nonetheless, which you'll take. Jordan Tardy looking to kind of make
Clean.
work of this guard here.
Whoa. Hard. Hard. Yep. Geez.
Oh, great run back.
Great run back.
Doesn't get
Nice
the
throw.
yellow quite out, but you know what? Moves it out of a prime position for Team Daniel Humpke. So, and Mark, with the way it's curling in this ice, as we saw on the Humpke over curl there, you can really get to that back yellow. So that yellow is definitely a hittable rock now, even though it's partially covered.
Absolutely.
Now line's tight.
I'm sitting
Top
here
four.
with
Weight's
Kevin
good.
and Darren,
Line's fine,
the
line's fine.
Elite Ice
Might be a
crew
tie,
here, and
line's fine.
they've really
Weight's
prepared
okay.
some great
Line's
services,
fine.
Only
Back
for
four.
services for the
Got
crews,
room.
behind
the
T.
curlers today. So that's
4-2. Just be careful. Be
fantastic
careful. Be
to
careful.
see
Whoa.
that they can
Just right here.
the curl on the
Easy,
ice
easy,
that they
easy,
can
easy,
manage.
easy,
It's
easy. Nice
really
throw.
makes for
Good
some
shot.
great games.
Good throw, Garrett.
There we are.
Here they are. There's Mark and there's Kevin and
Through the hole?
Darren.
I don't know.
I don't mind the run.
Okay.
Yeah, amazing ice makers. They've
8-5.
done a great job this week.
No one's seen Darren without his toque all week, and we've got a bet on behind his back whether or not he has hair. So it'll be interesting at the end of the weekend to see who wins the lottery here.
Yeah, these ice makers, they're really good at what they do here, and they do so many other events throughout the year as well. Kevin, he just completed as head ice maker the U18 championships curling Alberta hosted, and Darren's going to be the head ice maker for the under 20 championships coming up here in March. So great to see them both and their amazing ice here once
Probably
again.
got to do something about that one, or it's going to get too difficult for us.
Hey, top 8.
Okay.
You see the broom?
Yeah.
Lots of rocks in play this end, and I think.
Line's okay.
Yeah, if you're Team Humbke, I think this one's a pretty must-make shot here. You have to kind of be in the house with this one, because if you're not, Team Jacques really has an opportunity to split the house and have an opportunity to take away your
Gotta be on this side.
2.
Hard.
Okay. Shoot.
Just a bit of an overcurl there.
Yeah, it's a bit of an overcurl, so it's not the exact situation that Humbke's looking for. And like I said, this is where Jacques has the opportunity to kind of sit too and split the house a little bit and make it
Yep. You got it.
Bring the
a
force
hard
into play.
2. Yeah, you bet. A hard 2 for Humbke, and the force is definitely in play then.
Hard. Yep. Hard. Hard. Good sweep. Good sweep. Yeah. 9-6.
So now with that rollout,
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm
rollout's a
thinking.
little bit of a
What kind of
bigger
weight?
miss for
Forward.
Yeah.
Team Jacques, because now Team Humbke really has the opportunity to
Half
kind
rock,
of
forward weight. Try and roll the shooter in.
bring the cards
just go
back
here.
to their hand, you know.
Okay.
Right.
So,
And
Garrett, you gotta go
I
big
mean,
on the roll
eventually
here.
they're going to have to deal with that, the red shot rock, but I guess looks like they're going to try and come off that front guard and roll into the ice here.
Yeah, with that rollout, it gives them the opportunity to kind of use a rock to try and move that red guard that's blocking their opportunity to kill that shot stone.
Hard.
Big Garrett, roll.
Big roll. Good sweep.
Okay.
So now you'll see that red shot rock
just a
if
bit
with a
down,
little bump on that yellow is definitely in play.
Absolutely. I guess the
This isn't good.
the trick with that rock shot was all about weight. And maybe he was a little lighter than he thought. I think they were calling for hack or board, and it just came up a little light, and he didn't get the roll he wanted.
I think I like doing here more just because
Now, if you're Ryan Jacques and you're thinking about drawing under that center line guard that was just rolled to
just cross.
too close to the center there, it's a great opportunity for you to put some pressure on Humbke and protect both reds, and kind of try and get Danny to draw for his 1 at the end of this end. But the one thing you absolutely can't have is you can't have a rock that sinks deep here into the 4-foot and kind of slightly goes under that red shot rock there, because then Humbke just has a nose hit double and he's sitting 3 in this house. So that would be worst case scenario. So if tolerance was something we were talking about in the first end, this is one of those shots that tolerance matters a whole bunch. So first stone for Ryan Jacques in this second end of the C bracket here at the 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup.
Top 4. Mine's good. Don't think we can. Tight. Good top 4. Line's good. Curl.
I don't.
Top 4, Ethan. Hard.
Hard.
Hard. Hard.
Curl.
Yep. Good sweep.
Great weight.
Great spot.
Yeah, really good spot. Great weight from Ryan Jacques, and they get that right out of play from the red shooter rock. And now they've they forced Danny Humbke to kind of say, you have to address that one they just threw because you can't really get both rocks with a double of any sort.
I
So
like this more because then even if I just open it up, right?
Okay.
Do this.
Yeah. So you don't need to kill this,
Just
right?
control?
Like it's just
Control.
I think so. Yeah. All right.
now I think the one thing Dan was really saying in that conversation with Danny is you don't need to kill this. I don't think this is going to be a peel weight run back just because you want to kind of stick your shooter around, and also if you can kind of put it in a spot where you might have an opportunity to put two back up on the board, then you'll take it, right?
Absolutely. I mean, any sort of raise hit, when you're dealing with angles, weight is important if you want your shooter to stick around.
Down! Pat! Forward! Forward! Yes! Forward!
Queen!
Hard!
Humbke team already going on this, so
Yes! Whoa! Hard! Whoa! Why is he wooing you?
great shot from Team
That was a
Humbke.
great shot. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
He leaves his a guard up front there, and he's fully covered in the forefoot. So what a great shot.
Yeah, that's got to be an early leader for moment of the game so far. I know it's only the second end, but man, that was a great shot. And like, look how buried that rock is. The only way Jacques can access that is through raising their red shooter rock, but they can't really do that because that rock is kind of saving them right now. So for Ryan Jacques, just kind of having to draw on it and kind of do some damage control here.
4 on this.
Yeah, no, that was a great sweep for those front end to hold that rock. There's been these front ends have really had to work these first few ends. There's been a lot of rocks moving.
That's really good. Just give us a foot more.
I see in the crowd we have some kids from the schools. We have kids from the Erskine School, and then from Stettler Elementary. The poor Erskine kids, they had a snow day on Monday. Thursday they all went out to Red Deer to do a day of tubing at the ski hill, and today they're at the curling rink. So
A little bit of room.
not a lot of educating going on in Erskine. Just a
Yeah,
little
I think it's a lot of fun for them, and if I'm one of the Erskine students, I'm pretty excited of my week. So
absolutely.
Hard. Hard.
Team Jacques really trying to work this one in and get shot rock undercover.
Ooh, that little tap might be an issue.
Little tap, but you know they'll have shot rock and they'll show half a rock. And now if you're Danny Humbke, is there an opportunity for 4 maybe here?
He's looking at it long and hard. I think if he just gets that red just a little off nose with the right weight, he could spill both those reds. That's
the question is what type of weight, and I think you gotta throw some huge weight here to try and get them going. It's not so much that one that's right behind the yellow that they'll make contact with, but the one that Jacques just threw. It's not as deep as Humbke would have liked it, so in order to get it going, you might need to throw some peel weight here.
Absolutely.
But this is a huge moment, a huge shot for Danny Humbke right here, early on in this game, to put 4 yellows on the board.
Curl, 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 curl.
He's really trying to work this over.
Hard, hard.
Oh, oh.
Oh.
And he'll do it for 3. That is an excellent shot.
2 for sure. They're looking hard. What's third, but
almost 4.
I think it's for 3. But
I'm leaning
it could
towards
be for 2. Yeah, even then, it's still a great shot, great attempt.
Wow, Daniel had 2 great shots this end.
Yeah. And you just think if that rock would have curled just a hair more, right?
Absolutely. What's the term? Humpky-dory. That was a humpky-dory shot.
Humpky-dory is pretty, looking pretty humpky-dory so far.
Are we saying these 2 for sure? Okay. No, this one I can get rid of, right? Yeah.
Looks like they're going to measure for the
Are they getting mad
third.
for brushing?
And for anyone in the chat, let us know who you think it is. If you think it's red or if you think it's yellow. 3 or 2. Team Humpke with a great shot.
Yeah. No, if I was wrong, it was fine. Yeah.
Do you think it's 3?
Well, that's what we're trying to see.
Like, is it a measure for 3?
Well, it's those 2. They're saying it's fair to call 2. It's this one.
So,
fuck, we have a review
question,
if they
Justice.
really want.
If they're
we're right now
if they're going to measure
sitting
the 3, what's the issue with the shot in the 4-foot that they're discussing?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the issue in the 4-foot is, but if I'm an umpire, I'm probably removing those 2 just as I think it's pretty set in stone that those 2 have scored.
It's 2 for
but
sure, and it's the 3rd one we're talking. But it's up to them.
Andy Lassard, the head umpire, coming over now.
I didn't think I wasn't trying to go over the tee line.
He said that he can't have
so if I'm understanding correctly, you're saying that my broom was going over the tee,
tee.
but not that I started sweeping before it got to the tee. Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't
it
think
seems
I
like
was
there's
doing
some
it
premature
intentionally, but
sweeping that
that's
they're
what you
discussing
think.
here.
Whatever is a good shot.
Well,
it's
the
right
rock
now we're seeing 3.
Where does the rock get to the tee line? About here? Yeah.
Phantom.
Can I look at this? Can I take a peek?
Well, I don't know if I am, yeah. But yes.
Oh, yeah. I see that. Just stroked up a bit. Yeah.
So with this review
We'll
of this,
see what they say, I guess.
can they go to a video review, or is it basically these 2 gentlemen will discuss and with Andy
Yeah,
and
so
come up?
yeah, it's ultimately Andy's decision on what happens with the rock if there is a disagreement with
But
the
I don't know if
the
but I don't
2
know. I didn't think I
players,
went
which it
over
seems
the line.
like
I
there
wasn't-
is. So Andy just having to make a call here, and this is why they pay him the big bucks, I say.
Okay.
So
Here, where his broom cross right there?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not much of a difference.
Okay.
will it?
And is it a violation to move
Yeah.
the broom over the line if I'm sweeping? Okay. Okay.
I just watched the video. I just watched the video.
So it sounds like the discussion was the rock was on the center line, but when Dan was sweeping, his broom was coming over the center line.
yeah, that tee line, it's the culprit here. Is if the broom strokes went over the tee line, that is a violation of you can't sweep above the tee line when a rock is in motion. You can sweep behind it, no problem, if you're the opposing team, but
I don't know. He thinks it should be
so it could force just the 2, even if it is the 3, just because of
Almost hit the 12-foot by then.
that.
That much? I want you guys to have 2 though. Like, you still have 2.
I don't know. I think if it went any different, it was like a millimeter.
So the Jake's team were allowed to move the rock to where they thought it would have ended up if there was no sweeping. So it looks like just a deuce for Humpke.
What?
Yeah, an interesting kind of event there. That's You don't see that too often in these types of games.
It's fine. They won't play that way.
So a little review there, and you can move it a little bit just because the Jake's team it was allowed to kind of move it back, but
Hold on.
okay, a little choice language there, but the Humbke team not wrecking their spirits, but we'll be right back after this break, and let me know in the comments what you're thinking after that challenge.
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, as soon as he could sweep it, but he was sweeping in front of the tee line. That's huge.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston pizza at home.
Right.
Really going.
They were going to measure originally. And
all right, everyone, we're back after the little bit of a challenge there in the second end. So Humbke scoring 2 after that amazing
15. Great sweep, guys.
I guess double attempt for a possible 4, but it was a rule violation challenge, as people might have missed. But you can go watch that back if you just scrib back into the game.
Okay, line's okay. Just top 8.
So basically what happened was the third for Team Humbke, Dan Bubala,
you can go around,
swept the red rock when it came to the tee line, but his broom was crossing the tee line, and that's the violation. So Team Jacques was able to reposition their rock back, and it became third shot.
Yeah, and it looks like with Curling Stadium here, I guess managing the video for all the sheets and having it available on all the sheets, the umpires did and can check the video just to see if the violation did occur, and it seems like they did for this one. So it was an interesting, you don't see that happen very often, but it was the violation did occur where Dan Bubala kind of moved his broom over the tee line, which is not allowed if you're sweeping an opposition rock. So you have to have your broom strokes completely behind the tee line. Otherwise, it is a violation of the rule, and Team Jacques awarded the opportunity to move it back where they thought it would have went without sweeping.
We just gotta ease up on you there.
But back to the game at hand now, the third end of play. Team Jacques back with the hammer, all tied up. Mark, interesting game so far.
Yeah, it's been
Line's okay.
Actually, don't close this time.
Okay, line's good.
No desire to blank an end
line.
here, so that's
Let's go then.
Tight.
that's great
Line.
for the fans, and
All right, boys.
We're dead.
All right, boys.
I guess that's the whole goal, right?
We're dead.
Over.
Yeah, it's interesting.
All the way,
Yeah.
all the way, all the way, all the way.
You don't think often you'd get those big kind of ends with lots of rocks in play early on, and maybe a C qualifier game, let alone an A qualifier game, so or let alone a C qualifier game. So
yeah.
You just think with these teams being on the brink of elimination for both of them, that they would be playing a little bit more defensively, a little bit more conservative, but not the case today.
Yeah, I'm sure if Pat Ryan's sitting in his basement watching this game, he's disgusted by it. Why aren't we cleaning house all the time?
That's funny.
Over on sheet A, Team Davies picked up a big 3 in the third, and they're up 3-1 over Kist from Sherwood Park. And sheet D,
Mine's good.
Jamie King is up 3-1. So
Mine's good. It's out there in this
also
one.
2 more close games
Watch
at the
it.
other ends.
Got it, girl.
Yeah,
Easy
so
then.
for our
Mine's
viewers
okay.
at home that are looking at the line
hair.
scores online, all of the games today, or not today, I guess this draw, are C games. So every team on the ice right now is facing elimination. So getting later on in the week, and Cooey qualifying last night out of the A bracket, so they're in the 1-2 page playoff tomorrow night. But the C team's going to have to kind of grind it all the way to one of those C qualifiers as they face sudden death the whole way now. Team Humbke just looking to lob another one in here and set up a shot for their next.
Oh, good
you know
angle
what?
there.
Great shot. Yeah, great
Just a
angle.
little tap on this one.
You would have liked it to be a hair
back
more
four.
frozen just because now the Jacques team
Back
can't
button
really
even.
maneuver it. But with the way this is curling, Ryan's only calling back 4 weight. And if he can somehow get to the inside of that yellow rock and maybe just tick his one on the button over a hair and move your shooter over a little bit, that is a very
good.
nice shot.
Tight. Whoa.
Looks like the ice is back 8.
Clean.
Curl.
Clean. Clean. Girl. Girl.
Ethan Drysdale really trying to
Girl.
work this over now.
It's a really good angle.
Great shot.
that
from
worked
Team
good,
It's a
yeah.
little heavy.
Yep.
Really turns the angles into their advantage. Justice for our viewers,
getting lonely in there.
with the carving of rocks now. It seems that most skips don't call that curl until the rock actually starts to take a curl. Is that the process that's followed?
The big thing that you want to have on these rocks is you want to wait for the break. The skips are waiting for that rock to just kind of snap over and start curling naturally, because if the rock's curling naturally on its own, then you can kind of multiply that factor by curling the rock with your outside sweeper. So just waiting to see when that rock will break. That's really what they're waiting for.
So to try and carve it early either makes it a tougher call or just doesn't add any benefit to it.
Save. Little wide.
Yeah, early it doesn't have a whole lot of benefit to it. That's why you'll see a lot of the pro teams kind of take 2 seconds before they really start managing the rocks.
Gotta go. It's gotta be top
So right
right.
now you'll see that rock is starting to curl naturally now, and that would be when you're really trying to carve it over.
Can't touch
Okay,
center. Can't
that's
touch
a good
center. Hard,
point.
hard.
I always thought it was
Whoa.
being a front end player. I always thought that delay was because the front end actually knew better, and they'll sweep it when they feel like it. But if they're actually doing it for a reason, well, that makes probably better sense.
Yeah, you bet. The front end, they definitely the way the sweeping devices are now in the game, and you know how effective these guys are. They're all grown men, right? And they're all about 150 to 220 pounds. So leaning all of that weight on the broom, that can be a lot of effective power sweeping that rock over. So I just look at like a team like Cooey, that they have such good sweeping form and like posture with Kark Martin and Tyler Tardy. That would be a team to watch their sweeping and just see how effective they are on the broom.
Absolutely, and you know you don't have to be a huge muscular guy anymore. It's mostly about technique and that getting that force over top of the broom head. It's something to see as a 160-pound lead. It gives me hope that someday I'll actually affect the curl of the rock.
Yeah, I'm with you there. I don't think I'm as effective as I'd like to be, but you know, it's funny with just how these sweeping devices, how effective they are now. It's anyone can really do it if you have a lot of weight on that broom. So
stands are starting to fill up. People have finally woken up and got some big school groups. Got some seniors from one of the seniors lodges in town, Paragon Places, so that's all good to see.
The only thing is, you got a tough court for that.
yeah, they had to stop and get their Tim Hortons first, but man, have they came at the right time. Things are getting interesting now with our feature game and all the other games on the sheet or on the ice.
Absolutely.
If I go kind of cross nose almost, and punch this here maybe. Yeah, I think that's the call.
Let's listen to this discussion as they try to figure out what's up.
Does this 3 ever?
I agree getting a couple of reds going.
Well, no, I think no. I'm just not sure which way. It can get to here.
Yeah.
But
then we have
highly
yellows up
unlikely.
front, so.
I mean, you can also do it with just normal to kill this, and then that's never a factor.
What are you thinking?
I like normal. I don't think you got to throw a bomb at this.
Okay. We're trying to hit it right here, so I'm just gonna throw the out turn right here.
Okay.
That's what it looks like.
It looks like normal weight is the call with just a little bit off nose and kind of to rejig those reds.
Absolutely. Daniel's faced a lot of pressure with some hits.
Maybe touch more.
Out.
He seems to be on. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that momentum.
That's the only shot he has right now.
Okay.
First stone for Daniel Humbke.
Normal, only normal.
Hammer this end in the third
Only
end.
normal.
Whoa. Yep.
Golden Brand managing the rock.
Hard.
Their
Not
shot,
a great, not a great
option
like
for Humbke there.
10 max.
Their shot, but behind the tee line, and the third shot's exposed now. So
yeah, it looks like that shooter that was kind of banking them. That shot rock there, it's really fallen into a vulnerable position, and with that rock, I think it just, with the way that rock hit the other yellow at the front of the house, it moved those 2 reds that weren't in great scoring positions into prime scoring positions now. So Ryan Jacques just looking to kind of hit this with normal weight on the nose and sit 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe even 5 late in this end.
were you surprised that Daniel didn't throw a bigger weight hit there? He had a lot of rocks to move.
Honestly, I was a little bit surprised they didn't evaluate a guard option or something just to protect their shooter rock. And in those types of scenarios, it's you're looking to kind of do the most damage with the least amount of damage. So, ooh, and they thread the needle and they'll sit the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, great
Wow.
shot from Ryan Jacques.
Oh, my life flashed before my eyes.
That didn't curl.
Yeah, Ryan Jacques just saying
No
there,
bargains
his
here.
life flashed before his eyes a little bit because the port a little bit tight there, as you saw on the replay.
With the way those guards were staggered, it's a tighter port than it looks from up at the house for sure.
Yeah, great shot. That's got to be a shot of the game so far, in my opinion.
Unfortunately, there's the red guard up front there, which takes away that draw to the button for Daniel Humbke. So it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah. Is this draw here?
Yeah, for Daniel Humbke, one of the things you could do is try and draw into the middle, but if you ever peek out a bit, Ryan Jacques is going to throw some weight at it just to score as many as he can. He's got his rocks in play, so he can throw weight on his next one if you're Ryan Jacques.
I don't like this, because if we're ever right here, you just threw that hole.
It's funny, Mark, I don't think we've seen
You play
two more exciting ends in
or
the
you play this.
tournament, and
That's the only thing I might be seeing, but
it's early on
you
in the
just
game.
fit
Like,
off this
holy
to
cow,
here.
I can just imagine the back half of this game so far.
Yeah, they're going at it. Although if Daniel doesn't come up with something golden here, he's going to be behind the
Then he has to
8
do a
ball
run,
real
run, run.
quick. He's
He's running a yellow one in. Do you like that?
I don't know. Or it's this one.
You could try the
three.
nose run and maybe try and get
3 of them going.
3 of them. I think you'd get 3 of them for sure with how they're lined up, but
Like this
and
could
you
be-
honestly could move that yellow rock right. Yeah,
I think that's
the
a
way
shot then.
Daniel's kind of queuing it up there.
I just gotta miss it this way then. I think this
The
is-
only
I
thing
think
you
this
have
is
to
good.
be really conscious
that
with
then.
this run back is you
It's, just
cannot
low
go
nose.
through the port
Yeah.
there. You can't shoot
You
it
might get everything spinning. I don't know.
wide. So you'd rather be tight here than wide. Make sure you get a red rather than miss all the reds, right?
absolutely
Okay.
too far off nose. That port is looming.
Yeah.
Big point of the game here right now.
I think that's good. Just off nose, my side,
585
or
people
nose?
watching on Curling Zone's channel, and I haven't even looked at Curling Alberta's channel, so
So if I pop it, at least so we hit something, right?
Okay.
Hopefully.
so this is Daniel Humbke's last shot. Ryan Jacques with hammer looking to score a potentially massive end on Team Humbke.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. 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 All right.
Oh wow,
Gets 3 of them.
Cool
Great
shot.
shot.
that's a great shot.
Oh,
Even
that's
the
better.
Team
Yeah,
Jakes
that's-
had to
that's what
acknowledge
it's all
that
set.
shot.
Big shot from the skipper there.
Yeah.
Gets the line of them.
It's not. Let's look at that. There's not many times
That was my
you're
mistake. I thought it
happy
was
giving
hanging
up
there.
3
I
in a
got
curling
two.
match, but what he
misread
was
that.
facing, that was quite a shot.
Yeah,
Still lots of
facing
game.
5 on your last as a skip, I think you'll
Oh.
take 3 no
I
problem.
love getting down
So
in the hack.
Team Jakes, mission accomplished. A draw for 3 here.
Fine. Top 8. Yep. Mine's good.
Big sweep here.
Ethan Drysdale really trying to get this rock in for depth, but
Looks good.
gets the job done.
Yeah,
Great sweep.
Sweep. Right.
Well, what an end so
Also-
far, or what an end, what a game so far, Mark. Don't go away
Absolutely.
at home if you're at home, because we got more curling right after the break.
Did he hog on and violate that last one there?
I wasn't watching close enough.
Don't give him a break, but I think he
Original 16, a great way to celebrate things done well.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston pizza at home.
It's lost, but good for him. So
Yeah.
we're back. We're back live.
Tight as you can.
And 4, we've
Get over
had
there.
3 really boring
One more.
ends. Not much has been happening. So hopefully these teams will
Good
pick it
beans
up
up.
and we'll see some action.
6-9.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge to our viewers at home. So hopefully we can get some chuckles at our amazing sarcasm there. But yeah, holy, interesting 3 ends so far between a rule violation on a skips last and what's it called?
Line's okay.
A massive triple against
Flavor
5.
top 4.
I haven't seen this big of a
line's
game
good.
yet.
Wait only.
In a long time
Wait's
there.
real close.
Mark.
Yep.
Right?
Gotta go
and,
line.
And I guess elimination
line.
from the playdowns is on the line.
Here's
so,
fine. Here's fine.
These teams are not going to give up for sure.
Sit right top 4.
You see the
Okay.
score of 5-2, but given the situation in the last end, Humbke is quite pleased to have that score line right now. So
12-5, real nice.
Yeah, with how Danny was facing, that score could look 8-2 right now. So the fact it's only 5-2, it's a big test to that amazing shot that he made in the 3rd end.
Clean. Good. Clean. Whoa. Clean. Clean.
Wait's good.
Clean. Hard. Whoa. Girl. Good. Good.
Nice.
12-3. Good sweep.
Right in here. Just a freeze.
So Danny Humbke just calling for the straight draw on the Red Rocks.
if he can, if he just nestle between those two, it's a great setup. So it doesn't need to be aggressive.
Tight,
too
Colton.
early
It's
here.
tight. Gotta be top 4. Line's tight. Line's tight.
And for viewers at
Hard.
home, we'd like to thank our local
Hard.
sponsors as well who have
Hard,
made
Colt,
this
hard.
event just
Hard, buddy.
outstanding.
Top 12.
platinum
you're here,
sponsors
you're
Town
here.
of
Make sure, though,
Stettler,
make sure, make
Stettler
sure.
County and the Alberta
Whoa,
government,
whoa,
and
whoa.
the gold
Big bounce,
sponsors
big bounce,
Crop
big bounce, big bounce.
Management, Brant Stettler,
Good.
Wilfert, and GT Hydraulic. They've done
Yeah, you're
an
back
amazing job just
Just
putting so much
sound to it.
financial capital into this event, and really, when asked, just stepping up to the plate and supporting curling
Yeah.
in Alberta and this
Top eight.
amazing
Top 12's
economic
okay.
event for the community of Stettler and Erskine, right?
Oh, absolutely. You know, you look around and you see all the lounge tables at this this Cloutinier end. I don't know how many there are, but and then the gold sponsors along the one side. It's really something to see.
Line's good.
And yeah, no, it's really
Right
been
now.
overwhelming the generosity of
Curl off the guard.
local
Top
businesses
four.
and businesses in the province.
Curl.
Top 8.
Curl.
Top 8.
Line's good.
Top 4.
You know, when we were organizing and there was discussion around inviting the schools, it was just unanimous. Yeah, we'll offer all the schools an opportunity to come, and you
this
got
is
to
good
think
too.
a lot of these kids have
spins
never
off
really
this.
seen curling on TV, never mind live, and who knows, we might be
I kind of like that.
you know, the next
Okay.
Kevin
Sure.
Cooey or Kevin
Here.
Martin could be in the crowd there watching right now.
Normal.
You bet. It's just so incredible to see all
like
these
control
young
then?
kids out there
Control up.
and learning about the sport if they don't know a lot, and
sure it's
if they
control
do
up,
know a little bit about their
Just looking for
about the
just off
sport
nose,
and
Garrett.
have curled before, to support the club of Erskine, and also to see all these amazing teams, and potentially like you said, if you're the next Kevin Cooey or the next Kevin Martin in the field, to see that could be where it all starts for you, right? Watching these games now and getting there.
Okay.
Great sweep from Colton Brandt.
Hey, Colt.
And great
Let
shot
him
from
know he's
Garrett
just not quite
Johnston.
getting to the broom. Just a hair tight.
9-5. Hey, let's go 10-5.
Okay.
10-5.
You got it.
10-5.
I want to put a shout out to my curling team, Kelly Volker, usually and he's the director of the ice crew here, so he's been working hand in hand with Darren Molding, all the setup and stuff. And another good sweep. With him, he's got he had Jim McKnight,
Just a little on the, maybe
our
a hair
second
more ice,
extraordinaire.
but still
He's a little shaky, but Jim's quite convinced he can carve a rock.
Okay.
I'll mind it, yeah.
And then we have Chester Payne, who
I'll mind
moved
going
to
in
the
that
stick
corner,
this
but
year,
always
and
got
he's,
that.
It was
Yeah.
a seamless
This or
transition.
this?
So that seniors team in Erskine were quite the
We
squad.
thinking
So
freeze
I
here,
promised
or
them I'd
no?
give them a shout out. So this is it.
Like
Okay.
hack.
I like
There
going
you
in the
go.
corner, but
Like just
The Erskine
hack.
community, just so great in hosting this event, and every single person in that town seems to have just
Okay, hack
put
it.
on a class event that will be remembered for a long time. So
hack down! Hack!
Yep.
Hack down!
Yep.
it's funny, Mark. You said half
Yep.
the town had almost volunteered and
Gotta go.
Back line!
been a part of
Can't
this
touch center.
event process.
Back
and
line.
planning.
Hard. Hard. You got it.
Yeah, no,
Hard.
absolutely.
You got it. Hard.
It's,
Hard.
It's
Hard.
it's
Curl.
something-
Curl. Curl.
Oh,
Good
just
sweep.
by.
Great
What a
sweep.
sweep.
Holy shit.
The front
Very
end
close.
for
We're
team
going down, I'm telling
Team
you.
Humbke is getting
Yeah,
their
Colton's
reps in,
Blast
and
this out.
yeah, you bet,
You could
and
do the run.
looking to maybe see
That
if they
actually
can
might
get
be
a
good.
raise from their back end there
This
after
was
the game.
freezing
So
right now. Ever like that with 7-5?
Sure. Whatever you like. Yeah. Whatever you like.
Yeah, 7-5.
And Garrett Johnston
With
coming
hair
from
high.
some well-known curling blood there. Wade Johnston, the coach, that's his dad at the back there in the leather jacket, and his mom, Atina Ford Johnston, who went to the Olympics for Canada. So
Clean. Hard.
some well-known curling bloodline there.
Hard. Hard.
Atina, his mom, just
Nice
is
shot.
the most recent Canadian
I really couldn't hit the other
national champion on the senior level. So
No. Should ask for more ice.
props
good
to her
pedigree.
and her team Alberta. Yeah, you bet.
Some good pedigree there.
Nice shot.
Top 8. Just got to be behind this.
Yeah.
I think this way. This is over curling.
Okay.
And then, yeah, Jordan Tardy on Team Jake's the other second on the ice. He's a three-time world champion there.
T-line ozone.
Junior
Top
level
eight.
with his brother
Back
Tyler,
four.
so
Top
he's
eight.
on Team Cooey.
Line's good.
Right,
Close.
and his parents are here
Line's
from
good.
Yep,
all
yep,
the way
yep,
from
line.
Surrey, BC. So
Can't touch center line.
in the crowd today, we have
Easy,
both ends of
easy,
the country
easy,
covered.
easy.
We've got
Tough one. It's gonna over curl. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Jordan's parents, and then from
Okay,
Team
good.
Davies,
Good.
we have
Good, sweet.
We're good.
we have Susan Gallant Butler and Faith Gallant,
Real nice.
all the way from Newfoundland. So we've got the country covered today.
Yeah. If you're in the comments, just let us know where you're tuning in from and we'll give you a shout out. We did that on our first draw, me and Mark, and we're happy to do it again. So let us know what you're enjoying this morning, whether it's a coffee, an 016 it would be a little bit maybe early in the morning, but hey, it's happy hour somewhere, right, Mark? So
Absolutely, and who hasn't had a coffee and Bailey's at a early morning curling game?
you bet.
Actually, but he curls out of ear, or how does that
All the golfers in the chat, I'm sure they're like, yep, golf, curling, you name it, coffees and Baileys at 8 o'clock in the morning. That's the tune I like.
Yep. Whoa. Hard. Yep. Hard. Hard.
Ryan Jakes' team with a big run back there, and they'll get the one and clear up that center a little bit. So pretty good pretty good shot and pretty good opportunity for their team.
Yeah. I'm not going to throw inside out. Well, no, it's going to get too close to the center line. So.
Yeah.
Control.
I like the hit
Just
roll,
inside
but
nose. Yeah. Even if you lined it up that nose.
So Danny Humbke just doing the hit and roll there, Mark, and it looks like it's going to be a good shot call in my opinion. That's exactly the type of shot you're looking at, just killing a red in the house and also rolling your yellow in the spot that puts Team Jake's at a force opportunity. So
Right. Humpke's yellow that says biting the forefoot there. It doesn't look like it's going anywhere because it's frozen to the back red. So.
Yep. Hard. Really gotta go.
Hard.
Hard. Hard.
Dan Bubala calling them on right now, just really trying his best to get their front end to help this rock over.
All right. Sorry, guys. That was fluky.
You know, rolls it in a not bad spot if you're Daniel Humpke.
Another big sweep by Colton.
Yeah, I was
Colton
at some point I
Brand.
was like, do I just bail? And
Yeah,
that was the yellow.
he is just like went back to back to back this end on some.
A little quiet.
Well, probably.
It's
on
good
Now
to
for
see
Ryan
Dan.
Jakes is,
I mean, I knew
yeah,
we were
go
gonna
ahead,
be
Mark.
It was good to see Dan back visiting with the Jake's team there. While Daniel got set up for that shot, there was some controversy in the second end, and just like that's the way curling goes. There's no hard feelings. We just carry on, right?
Danny's right. We are running a bit
Keep calm and curl on. That's what I say. All right, Ryan Jakes with his last stone here in the fourth end without hammer. Just looking to make this yellow rock go away and sit two.
Is he ripping it fully or just?
Yeah, he's picking it. Keep going. Keep going.
Wow.
Oh, just rips it out.
Just rips it out. So Daniel with
that's
the
a
soft.
call. Yeah, that's a call there, Mark. You might have seen a lot of people are going, why would they have done that? But that's a little bit of a scoreboard management shot there where they just peel it out and they're basically conceding the two here. But when you look at the scoreboard, you're going into the fifth up one with hammer. So you really like that scoreboard if you're Team Jake's, right?
Absolutely, and you took away any risk of a possible jam could have resulted in a three. So he took that risk away.
Yep.
And,
Hard. Hard for peace.
And you forced Danny to make a shot here on his last in the fourth end.
Hard.
Right up, right. Okay, you got it.
Attaboy. Good sweep.
Another good sweep.
Colton Brandt showing off his sweeping skills there. All right, and for our viewers at home, grab a coffee or another hot beverage and stay with us after the break.
Absolutely.
Hey, good shot. I just wanted to make sure because of the way his first one kind of
Wow.
curled.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Need extra space? We rock at Storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston pizza at home.
Whatever. Oh wow. Yeah. Did they have a
Line's
curler
okay.
throw it, or did the
Top
actual
four.
winner throw it?
Wait's real close.
Yeah, so for all of our viewers at home, if you're listening in, we're kind of talking about the draw the button competition that's at the end of our nightly draws here, and if you're at home, you can. I don't think you can purchase and participate at it from at home, Mark, but for our viewers here at Stettler, they can purchase a ticket and get one of the players to throw a draw to the button and potentially take home some of the pots. So.
Yeah, absolutely. For $5 you can buy an opportunity, and after every draw they draw a name. It's a progressive jackpot. If you get it on the button, you get the whole pot. Otherwise, you get a percentage of the pot. And if you're not comfortable taking the shot, you can convince one of the curlers here to do it, and that's for half the pot. So it's
hard to get by.
Gained some momentum. It's good fun.
I think if I was in Stettler right now and I bought a ticket and I didn't get Tyler Tardy to throw that draw, he'd be upset. Just like if you didn't vote for him to go to Nashville. So you got to go on the Grand Slam of Curling's website. You got to vote for Tyler and Team Cooey to go to Nashville, and any other Alberta teams that are regularly on the Grand Slam of Curling. So there's your little shout out, Tyler. I know you'll be happy with that. So.
Okay, line's good.
So what is the Go to Nashville promotion?
Line's great.
Yeah, so if you're interested in that sort of thing, there's fan voting on right now. You can go to the Grand Slam of Curling website and vote for your favorite Grand Slam of Curling athletes to go to an all-star game in Nashville. So Tyler, he's been using his social media and his very good marketing skills to try and book his ticket to Nashville as all-star third on the Grand Slam of Curling circuit. But yeah, so for all of our viewers at home, if you're wanting to vote for your favorite Grand Slam of Curling athlete, then just go to the Grand Slam of Curling website and vote Tardy Party for Grand Slam of Curling All-Star 3rd. So,
wow, I wonder how long it took to come up with that promo slogan.
yeah, you bet. He does a pretty good job. He's pretty clever on his Instagram there. If you haven't, if you're looking for some good curling content, go check out his Instagram too. He's pretty happy with it. He said he's got 2 million or 50 million, I think, views with all of his curling stuff. So pretty cool.
Wow, that's
They are
that's
starting
something.
to accumulate a lot.
Yeah.
I'd have to try out that Instagram
Hey, Dad.
thing.
Dad. Yeah.
He's definitely found a niche market, as we say in business school. So.
On the other 3 sheets, we've got
I don't mind it.
going in the 5th
Or
end.
we
We've
just
got
go just high nose.
Johnson and King are tied 3-3, and over on sheet A,
Control up.
Davies is up 5-2 over Kist. A couple of Edmonton area teams.
Yes.
And Mark, you said
Gotta
with that
go.
draw to the button competition there that Dalen Vavrick actually threw for a winner there of the draw competition, and Clark Martin from Team Cooey as well.
That's correct, and they both were heavy on their draws.
Ooh, a little heavy. Ah, that's funny there.
Steep roll. Go 11-5. What turn do you like?
All right, so now if you're looking at the end ahead of us,
Half rock.
then
I think I like this
we've
better.
got Team Jakes. They're sitting 2 in the house there at the top of the 8-foot, and Danny Humbke, they
11-5,
are
right?
Yeah, 11-5.
sitting 2 as well in the house. Not as good of position, I guess, for Team Jakes, but Team Jakes, they're just looking to maybe hit and roll that from Team Humbke.
Little down.
Hard.
Little light.
Whoa. Whoa. Girl.
Ethan Drysdale really trying to move this over now and
Girl.
trying to get that roll into the center.
It's a good spot. Good sweep. Nice.
Oh, yeah, it is a good spot now. It lines up with that back yellow, which is actually shot rock. So.
Board.
Yeah,
It
if you're
doesn't send it back on. It's never
if you're
touching
Team
the other
Humbke,
end, right? Like
it's not
sending
looking
it back.
Hit it really skinny.
great right now,
Okay.
but you know what?
Just board.
It's kind of a
you can
opportunity
board
for you
down.
to lob one on
Okay.
top and kind of set yourself
like
up
just
for the
board.
next one.
Oh, yeah.
You really want to put
Don't wanna
yourself
be
in a
light on.
position where you can force Team Jakes, right? If you can force Team Jakes, you can take hammer
Board.
into the
Just
6
board.
down 2.
Lead. Down.
That's
Lead.
really the goal here, because you
Whoa,
can get
group.
2 back,
Curl.
and
Curl.
that's
Curl.
exactly where you
Curl.
want to be.
Gotta
You
go,
really
Garrett.
want to take control of that front of the house.
Easy.
There. You're almost
Easy.
there.
Whoa, little flop left. Little flop left. Good.
Good shot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a great shot from Team Humbke because, you know, it gives them an opportunity to set up that yellow and keep it in play how it flopped on that red rock, but you removed a red rock as well. So just kind of does some light damage control for their team.
Yeah, let's do that for now.
So
Back
I
four.
would think right now that the yellow
Back four,
shot rock
even
at the
back
back
eight's pretty good.
is a bit of a concern for Team
Get to the inside.
Humbke because being behind the tee line, it's you know, it looks like here they're going to just try and raise that red back, and with that backing, it could really get into the get Humbke in a bind here.
Yeah, it's definitely looking like that rock is in a position where it could be not useful to Team Humbke, and for Team Jakes, you're not really concerned about it, even though it's shot rock, just because it's definitely something that you can use to as backing for your own rock, right? Team Jakes, they're really trying to draw this in and get through the port.
Little bounce.
So a little bounce off the one in
Tight
the 8
slide.
foot sitting alone, but I'm not sure if their
Try
third
and get
shot
through this.
there or fourth
Separation.
shot there.
Is there a hole?
In the middle? No.
I can't draw through there.
Could go here.
I don't know.
There's no hole.
Looks like there's a hole.
Good draw here. Or just a
Now,
little
in my
tap here.
opinion,
Yeah, I don't mind
if you're
that.
Team Humbke, I believe they're on their
Back line.
Your thirds last
You
rock.
get
Now,
it
if you
inside. This
were
might go this way.
contemplating
back-
the last
back
shot,
eight.
you
Back line.
could have maybe
Back
potentially
line.
removed
Yep.
the center line
Okay.
guard because it was causing you. It's causing a little bit of harm right now. So
For Team Jake or Humbke.
Back line. Clean. Yep. 12. Yes.
yeah,
Yes.
for Team Jake's there, it's helping them a
Back
lot.
line.
The guard
Hard.
it's
Hard.
really helping them keep their rocks
Clean.
in
Whoa.
good
Whoa.
positions. But for Team Humbke, that's
Close.
the guard's
Curl,
becoming a
curl,
problem.
curl,
But
curl.
it's too late almost to get rid of it.
So was afraid of.
Okay. It's okay.
Might have
That's a
the
pretty
angle,
good
though.
shot from
Good.
Team
Yep.
Humbke because you know it sets up their
A run back.
it move
Really
yeah
don't
it
like those
rejigs things
yellows.
and now that yellow's not in as bad as a position there, that back yellow.
Not the greatest. Guard it up or.
I don't want to sound like Russ Howard, but with those two
No,
yellows,
get him.
he always talks about the gear effect.
Make triple him.
Nose on that front yellow in the 12-foot, would that drive
Yeah.
the other ones pretty much
Actually,
straight
this
back
could be
onto
really
the red?
nice.
Or tap that one.
Yeah, and so
Get in the
the
way of
way
this
that
slightly.
drag effect is looking, I'm not sure Team Jakes can hit that. I
Wanna
guess
call
you
time?
could you'd have to hit it at the
Sure.
right angle to make sure
Time
that you get that red rock or you get
Yeah,
that
it's the right
second
angle.
yellow rock
Okay,
in the
there.
back.
We're
But
off like
first
5
time out of the game here, we'll let Team Jakes discuss here
So,
and kind of
If we
see
get
what
to
they're
the
thinking on
inside,
their
I think
next
we
shot.
should be able to get both of
Just
these.
listen in on this discussion.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty good result. I don't like tapping this because our shooter's going there, so I don't think that's an issue. But this would be really nice.
You can get something in the middle there. We can't hit that yellow one. I think
Yeah.
it's just going there, but we gotta disrupt that somehow. I mean, yeah, because they're
Well, it's lined up for a thick half right now, so if we hit on the nose. Well, if we hit on the nose, this yellow's gone.
Double the back winds.
We'll miss this one, but we can drag it, I think, enough to get it.
I like killing all the backing, so.
Yeah.
We can even just throw like normal at it.
I think we
throw
want
it
to
hard
try to get
move
this one.
to there. I don't love leaving it right there.
Are we keeping a shooter though? If we're throwing peel? I'd like to keep a shooter.
That's kind of where I'm thinking. Just because we're
Yeah.
opening it up a little bit for them to draw. Playing the hit.
Yep.
That was fast.
We can always chase though. Like I don't think they can get
So
anywhere.
it seems like the discussion
can't
is
hit half
sort of
and get it out.
finished for
Like that.
Team Jakes.
On top of it almost, because then they don't have
It
You
would
do
be
get
nice,
the
but
sense
it's
the
tough
importance
to
of
get a
this
good
end.
angle. Like
If we're staying on top, I think we have
If
to
they
throw
can
peels
score a
to make sure
deuce
it's
or going into the
close.
I guess it might kick our red.
Hey, let's
going into the
throw
break
6-5.
feeling quite comfortable.
You like 7-5?
But a one
Sure.
or a steal will keep
7-5.
this game pretty tight and give
Let's try to
Humbke
get
a
a
bit
hair
of
low.
momentum going into the
This is
sixth
pretty
end.
darn good.
Yeah, and for Team Jakes, the shot they've decided to call is a peel weight kind
I
of
like
remove the
6-5. I want
backing
to set
shot.
shot rock.
This
Oh, no, we are
this
already.
will drag, so
7-5.
they're throwing some massive weight here. 6-5 is 6-5 to 7-5 is the call,
You got it.
and you might have heard Ryan Jakes talk there. Hit it a hair low. That's the request from Ryan Parent, the third here,
Good. Hard.
just to kill this backing.
Hard. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yep.
Whoa. Good result. Nice shot.
Great shot
There
from
you
Ryan
go.
Parent. Called and made, as they say.
So it looks like Jakes is now sitting 3. So
Yeah, I think that was the right call for Team Jakes because that yellow, the way it was looking, if Humbke can drag it, so can you. And so that's the big deciding factor there in killing the back shot rock.
Yeah, you want to throw back.
right,
or
none of that
probably
stuff at the back was
even
helping
back
him at
8.
all in this situation.
No,
so
yeah.
get,
It was hard to access, so if you can
This
get
is
it now,
actually where
then
you wanna be
do
at.
it. That's the philosophy.
So
It was the
Humbke's
triple tap.
looking to do the
You
tap
right
under
there
cover,
across center line though. It's really good. Okay. Need a
and they want
backboard.
the
More.
rock they're tapping to come back.
Probably more.
Across the center
that's
line
good.
because the angles just don't line up for Jacques to pick it out of there.
Yeah, and one of the things that I think a lot of teams on these tapbacks maybe neglect is the fact that you can
T-line!
tap this rock a little deeper than just T-line.
Gotta go.
So obviously
Hard
T-line would be the preferred
Hard
way to go, but if you're a little bit heavy and you bump it to the back 8 foot and sit short, then
Hard on yellow! Hard on yellow!
Hard.
Far as it'll go, far as it'll go.
Hard, Garrett, hard.
So
Really
gets
good
it to the
speed.
T-line, but it looks like Jacques might have an opportunity to double those yellows off.
That's getting a little greedy.
Yeah, I don't want to get.
I think this is easier.
Yeah.
And it has that.
Yeah, even with their own reds, they can kind of bump it in that.
I like that.
The way you can
What's the weight?
hit
Not
the
super
red
hard,
rock,
like,
it probably goes right into the yellow shot rock.
10-5.
Sure.
Should be noted though, Mark, great weight from Danny Humbke on that shot.
2/3. Thin 2/3.
Yeah, I like thin 2/3.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Stick around.
This will curl.
Make sure that the yellow goes.
So Team Jacques now, they're looking to just bump this red, kind of raise, bump onto the yellow and
Thin 2/3 is really good.
move it out of scoring position.
No thicker than 3/4.
He needs to get, well, yeah, like he said, no thicker than 3/4 because there is that, he's got to get it just past their other
Close
red
all the
rock
way.
that's in the 12 foot.
Let's do it.
Clean. Hard. Yep. Hard. 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 Really hard.
Ethan Drysdale doing his best, Jordan Tardy as well to hold this rock. Oh, and they'll just go by.
That sort of really ruins the angles for that shot again. So looks like Humpke's
It's really
almost
kind of
there.
the first miss we've seen from one of the
you either
skips.
guard or you tap again.
Absolutely.
Because even if you hit it thin for him, it wasn't the worst.
You can draw
The red
around,
tips
yeah.
over.
I think this is the call, Dan.
Yeah, we just have to be past this.
Yeah.
Draw him
just-
back more.
Same tap.
Okay.
Back 8.
Yeah.
Let-
Do we do the
Let the
exact same
guys
tap?
know it's got to be behind T. Okay.
But then we might leave him a double.
Yeah,
Where
so
was
you
the
might have
last
heard
shot?
Right here, guys.
the
Back 4.
Okay.
Team
So we
Humpke
gotta be
back
back
end,
behind T-line
and
on this
they
shot,
just
okay?
they
Has to
have
be
to be
behind
back
T, guys.
for.
Back 4, back 8.
We're bouncing. Like we're tapping,
I'm
right?
not tapping. No.
Oh.
Just straight draw. Stone cold draw around the corner.
Oh.
Because the only shot he's got right now is the yellow double for 3.
Yeah. Yeah, throw it pretty similar actually.
Just got to make sure we're behind T-line, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, the big thing is if your yellow is anywhere in the front of the house, you could set up a potential
good.
triple for
T-line!
3 to
Back
maybe
four,
4
T.
reds to go on
Okay,
the
line's
board. So you
good.
want to make sure that this rock
Back
is
four,
back,
back four,
and
just
Jake's
past
team
T.
has to
Line.
play a really
Yep. T.
hard
Down.
forcing
Hard.
opportunity.
Yep. Just
Line's
for line,
good.
for line.
Back 4. Hard Colt. Back T. Hard.
Get it behind it.
Hard.
There you go. Nice shot. Real nice. Good sweep, guys.
Nice shot.
Really great shot
sweep,
from
fellas.
Danny Humpke there, yeah.
Danny's, you know, the first 4 end, he's thrown a lot
That
of
was cute.
big weight shots, and this end he's had 2 finesse draws, and both have been the weight speed right on. So he's really on his game tonight. That's great to see.
Or maybe there's
Or
a few
this
of
morning,
all
I
line
mean.
Yeah, and so why the Reds, or with the Reds
Yeah.
being the way they are, I'm not sure you can play with them. So Ryan Jake's looking at the yellow run double potentially.
Like 6'5".
This would be an excellent shot if made.
Do it.
Now I wonder, Mark, the one thing Ethan Drysdale said in the background there was the port.
6'5". Let's make him fly.
You got it right.
Do you think you could ever maybe rifle a rock through that
Real
hole?
nice hit.
Okay.
Wow, that's a tight port. The way the rocks curl late, it'd be a big risk.
Yeah, big risk, but Ryan Jacques opting for the double run, or the run double, sorry, and this is his last shot of the fifth end, yeah.
Yep. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Roll it,
roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it.
Did he get all three?
And
Did he
he
get all
looks like
three?
he might get all three.
Nice shot. Great sweep. Let's go.
So potentially for two.
Yeah, wow.
Nice.
That rock just finished enough at the end.
Yeah, excellent shot from Ryan Jacques. A double run with a chance to score potentially three and gets two maybe out of it.
A little thicker. Yeah.
So we're just waiting for the officials to put up the score, but while they do that, enjoy this fifth end break, folks, and grab a coffee, grab a beverage, and we'll be right back.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Oh, sorry, sweetie, but we do have car and home insurance with Bel Air Direct, so it's all good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they made it easy with an online quote.
Interesting.
Plus, we're saving a bunch.
Like $4?
Talking hundreds.
So enough for a new toy house?
Sweetie.
I want the one with the hot tub.
Saving on car and home insurance with Bel Air Direct is simpler than playtime.
Welcome everyone to the fifth end break of the 2025 Boston Pizza Cup presented by Curling Alberta and proudly hosted by the Erskine Curling Club. If you've missed what's happened so far, teams are eating right now, but nonetheless for an exciting game ahead. We've had an exciting game behind us with a triple in the second or a third end to cut back some major scoring opportunity from Team Jacques with a score of 7-4 so far. Ryan Jacques making an amazing double run to keep his team ahead right now, but we'll be right back after this break once again.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Original 16, a great way to celebrate things done well.
Not all.
So we're back after the break. Jacques did score their deuce in 5, so it's 7-4 going into the 6th end.
Mine's good.
Over in sheet A,
Just
things are all
halfway.
tied up.
Halfway tight. We're at least halfway.
Kist has come back with a deuce and then a steal of 2. So it's 5-5 on sheet A.
Curl and stop.
Over in sheet D, Jamie King scored 3 in the 5th, and they're up
5-4. Theirs is 5-3.
6-3. So over Team Johnson from Irricana.
And if you're looking to interact with us at the stream, you can always chat with us in the chat. I'm going to read some places where people are tuning in from. It looks like we have Ronald Bolton, south of you, Pullman, in Pullman. So it's 23 degrees Fahrenheit there. So little frigid. And a bit east of Lisa there. Lisa,
Mine's good.
she is from,
Hard.
or Eastern Washington, Ronald's
Mine's
from.
good.
And
Oh, girl.
Lisa is Oliver, BC. So some cool places where people are tuning in from across the country and across North America. So, and we even have a person from the Netherlands watching. So really cool to see Vince watching from Netherlands. So
wow, that's
We still
great.
get it.
Cold and rainy Netherlands, I'm assuming. So that's great to see.
That's not great.
he says it's definitely Pilsner time here, so he's enjoying some curling, I'm sure. So great to see, and thanks for tuning in, Vince.
Yeah, we're at least half.
We have some
again.
school kids here from
A little
the
lighter than last
Stettler
week.
Elementary
Just gotta
School and
sit.
then the
We're over
Erskine
curling.
School. You know, the Erskine
Can we get to the
curling
corner
rink,
of
which
this
is
red,
No, I don't think we're not that.
the
just
second
past
largest
the
building in the hamlet of Erskine,
Okay,
is
that's
literally half a block away from the Erskine School. So the teachers are always encouraged for gym class to bring the kids down and curl. So that's a great event. And then next Sunday, maybe Monday, there's a family. Next Monday, I'm told by our co-chairman Miles, next Monday is the Family Day Fun Spiel, which is a great event.
Hard then.
There's lots
It's good.
Lots of fun for the kids. There's rock riding and anything goes. So it's an annual event that's really enjoyed by the whole community.
On the roll. Hard. Get it back. Yep.
And a little update on our
yep.
viewership. We have 816 people watching now on the Curling Zone
Great sweep.
stream. And if
25.
you're watching from the Curling Alberta stream, the other location you can find this on, as well as X and
Corner.
Facebook, then we appreciate you turning in. I don't have those numbers in front of me, but I'm sure it's well over 1,000 people with all of the streams running. So we thank you for tuning in at our event here for the 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup,
Mine's tight.
presented by Curling Alberta and hosted by the
Where?
Erskine Curling
Halfway.
Club.
Two.
So
I have to go behind.
back to the curling.
Hard cool.
The game at hand, seaside action. Both teams
Hard, buddy.
facing elimination if you haven't heard
Hard.
yet, but all the teams on the ice right now
Try
are
and get a biter.
facing
Curl.
elimination
Curl now.
in
Curl
all
now. Curl
3
now. Curl now.
games. And Jake's up 7-4 on
Whoa,
Team
bring it,
Humbke.
bring it.
And wow,
Okay.
Mark, what an
All right.
exciting game it has been so far.
Absolutely. The score doesn't really dictate the shot making and the play that we've had here. There's some of the fans, the kids in the crowd.
Yeah, I see Ryan Jakes' mom, Cheryl Campbell, there. She coached me at the 2018 Alberta Winter Games, so shout out to Cheryl and what she's done for the sport of curling. So great to see her in the stands.
Nice run back on that corner guard to pick that last draw
Nice throw.
out.
Good sweep.
Danny
Put one
Humpke
more guard
now,
up
just
if you
looking
want.
to maybe
That ain't bad either.
potentially put some
Or-
rocks
yeah,
in
okay.
scoring position. Ryan
Just freeze,
Jacques,
Garrett.
he's looking at that,
You like that?
yellow
Same
in the
weight.
back house. He's just trying to kind of eliminate
Stop
any
it.
scoring opportunities.
Same weight.
Now within the back half of the game, with Ryan Jacques being up 3 points on the scoreboard, he's really looking to kind of change the
Weight's
tune
pretty
of this
good.
game
Mine's
where
good.
he's really not
T.
allowing Humbke any opportunity
there.
to
T
score.
plus.
So
Yeah, little-
I'm thinking less rocks
Maybe.
is better right now for Team Ryan
yeah.
Jacques, and they're probably
straight.
thinking the
We're
same.
bumping.
So we
Whoa,
could see a little bit
whoa,
of a switch
whoa.
up in
We need to
how
roll.
this game could go here,
Just
Mark.
nose it. Straight. Clean.
It's really been
That's okay.
all
Okay.
offense for 5 ends. So to see fewer
a
rocks
3-9.
in play
Double.
would be interesting, and
Half rock.
we
7-5.
should see how the
You'll
team
miss the red.
Jacques especially can adapt to that different style mid game.
Yeah, and a little update of kind of if you're wondering where these teams rank on the Canadian team ranking system. Danny Humbke, before coming to this event, at about 93rd on the Canadian team ranking system, and Team Jacques, a well-known tour team, they rank 37th on the Canadian team ranking system. So that's how our teams are ranked. That's how those pre-qualifying Briar berths are awarded. So those are where the teams match up. Team Jacques having some success this season, winning, I believe, the McKee Holmes Classic in Airdrie. I want to say that was the event they won. I know they've won one event. Yeah, that was the event they won, and then also the Hack Alberta Curling Series team event too. So
Mine's good. Mine's real nice.
Top
Mine's
eight.
good.
Only top four.
A really
Mine's
nice
good.
Top four. Top eight.
angle double there.
We got a little
by,
bit.
Team
Curl
Jacques
then. You think you got lots of weight? Curl then.
to eliminate the
Carve it.
the front rock as well
Gotta
as
get it
take
outside
that
the
back
4 foot
one
here.
out. So
Hard, cool. Hard, buddy. Hard. Harder. Harder. Good sweep. Okay. Good.
There.
You got it.
Team Jacques just looking to keep it clean, like we said, and the run back's the call here for Ryan Parent. So Ryan Parent also having some success at the mixed doubles level. He was the provincial finalist this year for Alberta, losing to Aaron Slachinsky off of Team Cooey and his wife in the final there. But him and Sophie Brissett from Claire Booth's team at the Centennial Storage Alberta Women's Championship, they placed second at the mixed doubles this year. So for a first-year mixed doubles team, I've been told this was their first year together. They just knocked it out of the park at the Granite Curling Club in Edmonton. So lots of success for Team Jacques this year.
Yep. Troll.
Yep.
Hard gear.
and with mixed doubles, Saturday here we have a very special event that's going on after the
Just clean.
between draw 9 and 10. We have
I don't think it's
Canada's mixed double Olympic team, Jocelyn Peterman and her husband Brent Gallant. And they're going to have a exhibition game against Jeff Walker, Jeff and Laura Walker. So that'll be a real added bonus. So if you plan on coming down to the rink tomorrow, that's something. If you've never seen mixed curling on TV or live, we've got two of the best teams in the country coming out. So that should be great.
Yeah, they are just Class A mixed doubles teams, and Jocelyn Peterman and Brett Gallant, they also run the UFC Calgary Dinos program there, and just a little update on their program as well. They are men's team, Team Whiff, who's the Canadian representative this year at the Junior World Championship after winning the national last year. He placed second at the Can West, and they'll be off to U Sport Nationals there in Lethbridge, which Lethbridge is hosting this year. So another Alberta event that you'll see later on in the year.
I'm assuming because of these two strong university programs at the U of A and the U of C is the reason we always see Alberta teams always fighting for the Canadian championships at the junior level.
Yeah, there's just so much competition. It's funny. You'll go to a national championship and you'll talk to some of the other provinces, and some of the other provinces they've just been awarded the berth because they were the only one that registered for their provincial championship, where as in Alberta, you look at our club championships and there's over 76 teams that try and get one spot the national championship, and it's why Alberta is so successful. There's so much competition, and it's exactly why the BP's Cup here, this game is so important, because once again, these teams, Humbke and Parent, they had to go through about, I would say, 20 other teams through 3 other qualifiers to get to this moment here and to be in a C bracket game, right? So tons of competition in Alberta, a powerhouse province, as I say.
Oh, agreed. Humbke's turned this end around a bit, and with those his two rocks pretty much being parallel, he's could set himself up for a possible.
Good try.
Oh, looks like he's set up for a draw for 2. So a good comeback end for Humbke.
Good try.
Yeah, a really good opportunity for them. Great comeback end late in the game.
I was gonna make a joke.
They're getting later into the game, and points are going to become far and fewer in between. So looking to put 2 on the board with his last rock. Danny hasn't had many draw opportunities this game, so his front end he'll be using, I'm sure, to get a feel of draw weight. Last stone, Danny Humbke in the 6th end of play, throwing yellow stones down 3.
It's looking good now. I'll give you a time here in a second. Just keep it clean, keep a broom to it. Keep a brush in front of it. Attaboy. Good judging, guys.
Great throw from Danny Humbke, and puts it right on the button. So
right over the
excellent
BP,
shot.
our title sponsor. So good sweep by Colden, and yeah, that was a good end.
All right.
Stay close, everyone. We'll be right back after the break.
We're pretty good when back against the wall.
So this is where we got to be careful, right? So we're playing end number 7.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
I don't remember a time when curling wasn't a part of my life. When I wasn't putting in the sweat and hard work to be the best that I can be. Clocking in the time, the effort to practice day in, day out. Curling is more than just a game. It's a family, a community. And when it's time to play, I know I'll be ready. Hardline, supporting hundreds of our next generation athletes.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
All right, and we're back after the break. And if you've just joined us, my name is Justice Jacques, and I'm joined by Mark Higgins, and we're your commentators commentating this seaside action at the 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup. It's a 7-6 game right now, with Team Jacques taking the hammer up one in the 7th end, and they're sitting one behind that yellow guard there with a yellow rock frozen to it. So Mark, right now they're just trying to carve this rock into play and get started in this end.
This late curl on this ice is really leading to some great shots. Rocks are easy to bury.
Top 12.
Freezes are easy to make. So we've had a lot of rocks in play, and we can attribute that to this great ice surface that these curlers have been presented with, and they're dealing with it great. So that's good to see.
Where?
Justice, I need to make
good.
a shout out. I've just been informed that we have some viewers from Fort Smith, Alberta. So up there on the or Fort Smith territories. My apologies, right up there on the Alberta border, Fort Smith. NWT. Dan and Kate Higgins are watching. So welcome, Dan.
Good.
Real good.
Holy, that is a cold place right now. It's cold here in Leduc, where I'm streaming in from. I'm remote right now, but Mark, you're here in Stettler with the whole team. If I don't know if our camera people can showcase Mark a little bit, but he is up there streaming away. So thanks to Mark and all the in-person commentators. But Team Jacques right now with a run back opportunity.
Just unreleased. Just turned it.
So a little bit inside there, as Ryan Jacques said, but Team Humbke, they're kind of setting up here for a potential force opportunity. They've got two rocks kind of partially or fully under that red guard that was just run back.
You want just
and their two yellows are lined up good for that back red. Are you kind of surprised that they're messing with this setup, and that if they disturb it, they'll lose that angle?
Yeah, I'm wondering what the plan is here for Team Humbke. I know that red rock is the shot rock, but in my opinion, the draw around is the right call. I'm not sure if they're calling just to bump this front yellow. Oh no, they are calling the draw.
Hard.
But oh, they just get it by.
Okay.
Colton Brandt, I got to give major credit to him this game. He has swept probably 6 rocks coast to coast. There was that one end, I think, in the 4th end there, Mark, that he just went back to back on about 5 or 6 rocks, and coast to coast on all of them, and that one was another one. So props to him and his sweeping ability. He's just drug a lot of these rocks for Team Humbke.
Okay, hard, Ryan.
Great shot from Ryan, or no, it's Jordan Tardy on that one.
Yeah, that worked out well. And out of the house.
Yeah. Run it back and get 2 yellows. Pretty happy with that. And you move that guard out of the way, so clears things up. Team Jacques sticking to what we thought would happen. They're looking to play a little bit more defensive in the last back 5.
Board.
Yep.
Board down. Clean. Board. Clean. Clean. Yep. Clean.
And a little bit of another shout out to people in our chat. We've got Tyler Behrens from southeastern Wisconsin, United States, to watching our stream. So welcome, Tyler. Thanks for tuning in from a little bit farther away from Stettler, Alberta. I know it's a little bit of a drive or a flight even, but and Roxanne Hiscock tuning in once again from Dartmouth, Nova Scotia. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. And
too much ice. Sorry.
if you're looking to interact with us and the commentators, then just tune in and put your location in there. We got another one just now, Joshua Levy from Montreal, Quebec. So that is great to see. So right in the chat where you're tuning in from, and we'd love to give you a shout out.
Little heavy.
So, yeah, 8-7.
Great hit and roll there by Team Jake. Suddenly they've gone from a force situation where there's a possible deuce now. So that's the last 2 or 3 shots have been well made.
Same. Go down. It's clean. Same. Clean. Yep. Just board. Clean. Whoa.
Curl.
Same.
And I'd like to mention our silver sponsors: Hunt Inspection, Nutrien, On Farm Crop Supply, Westland Insurance, G3, ATB, Petrucia Farms, as well as Nixon Farms, and Wallaby Egg Incorporated. Thank you for your support of this local Stettler event. They're local sponsors that have just really stepped up for all that's asked of them, and without this sponsorship and financial contribution that they've made to this event wouldn't have been possible. So to all of our viewers at home, if you have an opportunity, just Google them or check out their websites, and I'm sure they would muchly appreciate it, as we appreciate them. So thanks for their support.
Absolutely. Stettler and Erskine are surrounded. It's big farm country. There's lots of cattle farms, big grain farms, and these ag industries are great supporters. So that's good to see. Those booths that they've purchased for the facility. It's all customers that are filling them up. So they're generous businesses, and they understand their customers. So that's great to see.
So Danny Humbke calling a draw shot. So a draw opportunity here for him, and a little bit of a different call, because Mark, I would think that Danny Humbke might be wanting to play a little bit of a bump or a tap of that red rock behind that corner guard, but
looks deep, guys.
Really trying hard for the force here against Team Jake here.
Straight. Okay, curl now. Really curl.
All the way here. Now trying to get it as far under
all the
that
way
red guard as possible.
Nice. Good call, guys.
There you go. Excellent shot from Danny Humbke.
Good sweep. That was all about weight control, and he's bang on.
Now with that shot, the way it's curling in this game, Danny Humbke's team, they did get it mostly under that guard, but Ryan Jacques with about hack weight can definitely come back and bump that rock out of play. So the one thing Ryan Jacques' team will have to do is really manage this rock, and Ryan Parent, their third in the front end, they'll have to communicate well on this shot to bump this rock out of play.
Whoa, little light. Curl.
Ethan Drysdale really trying to get this rock over now. Oh, and he'll just sneak by, rubs it. So Danny Humbke now just looking to draw to the other side and secure the force.
We can be here, right? We don't got to be out.
It does look like Danny Humbke is shot. Even though they did nick it a little bit, Team Jacques, they are still shot. Danny Humbke,
if you're T-line here, you're okay.
We can be back, okay? We can be back.
Anywhere on the other side really is okay, as long as you don't set up a double. So, as Balboa said that on the last one, just back T-line, that's really where they're looking. So
we can't be high.
Anything on that far wing, the risk of a double and giving up a multiple steal is just too much. So I'm assuming we'll see just a draw to the 4-foot for Jake. He's already in the hack preparing for that. So
great judge, good shot.
Yeah, great shot from Team Humbke there. Yeah.
They're going for the hit. So.
You got it.
So just a hit and stick for one. That's what Team Jacques will try and accomplish on their last rock here in the 7th end of the 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup.
Good, yeah.
Whoa. Are you surprised by the hit? Would it's considering Jacques has thrown a lot of hits. Do you think he would have given an opportunity to get his draw weight down?
Yeah, a little bit of, there's two options there. If the skip is feeling more comfortable with the nose hit, then it's definitely okay to take, but draw opportunity as well you can take. But Team Jake securing the one, and we'll be right back after this break.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
Need extra space? We rock at storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Everything I've worked for, everything I've sacrificed, has led to this. It's out of your hands now. All the gold medals in the world can't help you now. You could throw the perfect rock and still miss, but it just takes one. You leave it all out there on the ice to leave behind a legacy.
Original 16, a great way to celebrate things done well.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston pizza at home.
My brother Dan and Fort Smith, we're back on live, so
okay.
Welcome everybody. Justice Jacques and Mark Higgins here. Justice was
really nice.
Just going over the fans that are viewing from remote locations, and it's about minus 15 here in Stettler. We just had someone's watching from Hawaii, so
Yep.
I'm assuming they've never experienced minus 15 in February.
Gotta go, Dan. Hard, you got it.
It's not too bad. It's minus 23 the other morning, so it's pretty balmy today.
Yeah, so many people watching from really around the globe, so it's so cool to see all these curling fans come out to support Alberta men's curling, our sponsors, and these teams. I even have Grandpa and Grandma Johnston tuning in from Yuma, Arizona, watching their grandson, Garrett Johnston, and their son, Wade Johnston. This team, Daniel Humbke there in the BP's Cup, so amazing to see. We've got some people from Gander, Newfoundland, Grunthal, Southern Manitoba. That was Colleen Evans from Gander, Newfoundland, Diane Wilson from Grunthal, Manitoba, and Dean Ross tuning in. Dean Ross and Susan Wright from Kona, Hawaii. That is really cool. I'll get to some more in a minute, but yeah. Just so incredible to see this curling community just come out and support these teams and their faves. So feel free to reach out to us in the comments and keep it interactive, right, guys? So
mine's good. Okay, wait, stop it.
It's an 8-6 game in the Alberta Boston Pizza Cup here. Team Jacques leads Team Humbke. They are in a elimination game. Whoever wins this game moves on in the C bracket, and then whoever loses is out of the tournament. But it's going to start tuning up here as teams are getting a little bit more anxious, a little bit more nervous of the potential fate that maybe awaits them. But both teams really in this game right now. It's a close game. So close games all around the rink, right, Mark?
That's right. On sheet A, we have Davies and Kiss, team from Edmonton and team from Sherwood Park, and right now Davies is up 8-5. They took 3 in the 7th, so that was a big end for them to pull ahead. Before that, it was tied. Sheet D, we have from Irricana, Team Johnson, and Jamie King from the Calgary Curling Club, and Jamie King is up 6-4, playing in the 8th end. So some great curling out here this morning for the curling fans that are in the Stettler Arena, as well as all you people that are online. So that's great to see.
Gotta guard this half of it. Gotta go. Line's good. Room.
And for those of you at home that are looking to kind of get more involved and support junior curling and clubs across the province and the Erskine Curling Club specifically at this event, you can purchase a 50/50 ticket on Curling Alberta's website. Go to their website, click the 50/50 tab on the website's top right-hand corner of the page and purchase a 50/50. Now, for those unfortunately tuning in from out of province or around the world, you can't purchase just because you're not an Alberta resident. But if you're an Alberta resident, I saw there was Nicole Sharp from Cochrane, Alberta. Buy your 50/50 and support some great curling clubs. And have to be over the age of 18 and play responsibly. But good luck to everyone. I've got a live jackpot in front of me, and it looks like the jackpot is at a whopping $1,060 or $1,060. Winner takes $530 right now, but we've got 2 draws to go. Winner will get drawn tonight after tonight's game, which I will be commentating as well. So if you somehow like to hear me and my voice, then tune back in. So,
and I think, Justice, I think I might be your partner again this evening.
Yes, I think you are, Mark. So tune in to tonight's game for a great matchup, and I've confirmed our feature sheet for next draw as well. It'll be Team Johnson Tao versus Team Evan in Amsterdam. So a huge game coming up on our next one. So.
Oh, that's good. My family have labeled us the Ernie and Bert of curling broadcasts.
There you go. Definitely Ernie indeed. But we're just checking out to see this game wrap up here in our first game of the day, the C qualifier leading up game. This one's the quarterfinal, I believe, of the C qualifier. The winner of this game will move on to play the winner of the, it looks like the Davies and Keast game by the looks of it, Mark.
Good.
Team Jakes is calling a tricky slash double here, so it should be interesting.
Whoa! 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 Curl! Curl!
Good throw.
Oh, just didn't quite have the angle.
So that was a miss there that Team Humbke is looking to capitalize on. That yellow stuck around, so with that being said, Team Humbke is going to try and just remove this red from play and keep it in the top of the house. Maybe roll a bit, but the key thing here, Mark, is you can't roll a whole bunch with how the
I think this is good.
back yellow
hair less than last. Yeah.
So you believe they want to roll a little to the center line, or do they want to roll behind that corner guard?
Same.
Yep.
If you can get under the corner guard, great. But you're playing with fire, so they might opt to play for the center line, just to try, or you could even nose the rock. Ooh, and then that fear there, yeah, they get that back yellow, but we'll see if that rock is under the yellow guard.
Maybe just
there you
hair too much.
Try to chase.
Yeah, that was the fear on that shot. Is you got to watch the curl there, and it looks like just maybe a little bit of a missed line call there from Danny Humbke. Just it got away, and as a result, they're back yellow. But you know, the one thing that he did really well on is keeping the sweepers on, so that roll didn't roll out farther, because it's dead under that yellow corner guard, right?
12-5. Yeah, close all the way.
Now, with the way these rocks are curling, Mark, Ryan Jacques has called kind of an aggressive call here to try and chase that yellow shot in the house. So 12-5's the call.
Extremely weight-sensitive shot here to get the curl and then have enough to pick that out of there.
It's good. Clean. A little big.
Hold in.
Clean. Whoa, curl. Curl.
Here's Jordan Tardy working it over.
Hard.
Mom and Dad in the stands.
Hard. Okay, that's good.
Oh, and just gets the side of
Quite
it.
enough.
But yeah, the one thing
sweep.
Team Jacques
did
can
not
be
finish
happy
at all.
about now is that
We just don't
rock
like
is
it.
completely
Yeah, okay with that.
open now. So now for Danny Humbke, you could say that you could want to go to the other side. You might see on your screen right now, as well as the time clocks, both teams have just over 10 minutes remaining with 3 ends left to play. So running a hair short on time, right? Because most ends take about 4 minutes to play. So they're a little bit, they're just on time or a hair short right now. So both teams are going to maybe want to pick up the pace here.
T-line. Yeah, T-line's good. Back 12.
If people are not aware of thinking time is a big part of these games. They have 38 minutes, I believe, in these games
Does the clock say no good?
to fully complete a 10-end game. And if they do run out of thinking time, they are no longer allowed to throw any rocks. But if their opposition has time, they are allowed to throw their rocks. So let's say you run out of a time and you've got a full end left to play. Well, it's just the other team can lob 8 in there and score 8 on the board. So that's the worry.
Shoot.
And as soon as the throwing team leaves the house is when the timer clicks over to the other team. Is that correct, Justice?
Yeah, so the timers, they're instructed to stop the time of the throwing team when they hit the T line. So the thrower has gone over the T line in motion. And then there's our volunteers right there that have been volunteering all week with the time clocks. And then once the rock is completely stopped and all of the rocks are no longer in motion, that's when the other team's thinking time is now started. So basically it's that time in between shots that are timed. Now the only shot that isn't timed is the first rock of every end. No matter the team, that rock is not timed.
Whoa!
So that's your kind of gimme rock of your
Clean.
the first rock of the end. Ryan Jacques with the double attempt. Ooh, just under it, but that will go just under, and Daniel Humbke now will have a draw to tie up this game.
Tough to get way up. It's a long way to go. Yeah.
Really back and forth here this game, as you can see on the score clock, and some great curling. Daniel Humpkins, I think this is his 4th or 5th draw in a row, and he's made them all. So he's really got his draw weight down.
Danny Humbke, last shot of the end, 8th end, 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup.
Come on.
Gotta go hard. All 3 are out.
Dan is trying to get in there. Gotta get in the house.
Good sweep, guys.
I thought I jinxed him with his draw weight compliment, but good sweep. That front end has swept a lot of rocks. They're going to be sore after this game for sure.
You bet. Remember to go buy those 50/50s if you're a resident of Alberta and over 18, and the break is coming up right now.
It's totally me that made that.
Yeah.
Handcrafted in Canada, Hardline's ice pad has revolutionized curling for over a decade. Engineered with top-tier precision and durability, it is backed by an unmatched 10-year warranty. Designed for curlers at all levels to sweep effortlessly with maximum efficiency, it is trusted by the world's best curlers, including Olympic and world champions. It is quite simply the best broom in the game. Hardline. Join the revolution.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
Oh, sorry, sweetie, but we do have car and home insurance with Bel Air Direct, so it's all good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, they made it easy with an online quote.
Interesting.
Plus, we're saving a bunch.
Like $4?
We're talking hundreds.
So enough when you try house?
Sweetie.
I want the one with the hot tub.
Saving on car and home insurance with Bel Air Direct is simpler than playtime.
Need extra space? We rock at Storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
And we're back in the 9th end here of the 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup. My name is Justice Jacques, and I'm joined by Mark Higgins, my partner here and my partner in crime in the commentating world right now. It seems like we've got paired up for quite a few together. Hey, Mark.
Actually, it's Bert. It's Bert, Ernie.
That's right. Ernie and Bert, we're on the commentary, on the call here for you guys. And thanks for all the kind words in the comments. I'm just posting in the comments now. If you want to interact with us, feel free to head over to Curling Zone's stream and leave a comment there for us so that we can give you some much needed praise and shout out, because without you, our fans at home, then we would not be here enjoying a nice coffee, grabbing some water, watching some curling. Man,
just a little
a
nice way to enjoy a Friday. Hey, Mark?
Absolutely. Just to mention some of our sponsors, Platinum, we've got Boston Pizza, Best Western, Sentinel Storage, the Crop Management, Selco, GT Hydraulics, Town of Stettler, County Stettler. These are all great sponsors that are making this event possible. I also want to mention we have our progressive draw to the pot raffle, and our guy Brady has already brought the pot up to $2,175. So for $5 a ticket, you get a chance to draw to the pot for the full prize.
10-5 or 11-5?
4 foot, 8 foot, 12 foot, the prize drops down. I think it's 400, 300, 100. So you can't really lose. And if you're not inclined to throw the shot, you can get one of the curlers. If you can talk one of the curlers into the making the shot for you, you get half the pot. So it's a great fun opportunity to win some cash.
It's a good spot though.
Yeah, you bet. And you were telling me, Mark, that some of the curlers here at our event have been what's it called? Throwing those shots for the throwers. Kark Martin threw one, and Dalen Vavrick threw another, and a little bit heavy on a few of them, but I believe Kark Martin secured some cash for one of our throwers.
Board up! Clean. Little more than last one.
That's right, and last night Daniel Humbke threw, and he threw to the 4 foot, so whoever had won the 50-50, Daniel won them $400, so there you go.
Yeah, it was like control.
Yeah, you
looks like
bet. And
that-
I had a little bit of a request here in the comments as well. The upcoming games that are going to be streamed are so every game on the Boston Pizza Cup is streamed by Curling Stadium and Curling Zone. So thank you to them and their amazing team, Jerry and his squad, for what they do for Curling Alberta. We just appreciate them so much. And then if you're looking for our feature games, our feature game at the 1 o'clock draw today is going to be Evan Van Amsterdam in the B-side semifinal against Johnston Tau from the U of A. And they're two high-ranking seeds. I'll be on the call on that one with a new partner. Unfortunately, Mark, but we'll be back tonight as well for the 5:30 draw as well. So I'm yet to hear what the feature for that one is yet.
And if you're interested in the draw, if you go online to Curling Alberta, you can see the draw. It's basically an A, B, and C event draw. We already have our A qualifier who beat Team Adams last night. So now we're looking for some the C event qualifiers. So if you lose this game, you're out.
Nice throw.
But if you win this game, you carry on in the C event, and
like the out better.
you still have a chance to become the representative with Alberta
I
at
like
the
the out.
2025
Probably,
Briar in Kelowna.
Yeah, the Montana's Briar. It's definitely a one that you wanna be in. It's a dream for a lot of these guys on the ice. But and that was an excellent shot from Dan Bubla at the hit and roll there. It looks like the team there, they weren't wanting the hit and roll, but it got right under that center line guard. So Ryan Jacques just looking to bump this one out with a little bit of softer takeout weight, hack weight.
With that guard being so high and the curl they've been able to get with these soft shots, it looks like he's gonna get a nose hit. So that's
12-8.
Great sweep from Ethan Drysdale there. I've played against him for a long time in juniors, and in my opinion, one of the best leads that junior curling saw in a long time. And he played second there for a couple of times too. And every time Ethan's on the ice, just sweeps so well. Great teammate. Great guy on the ice to just chat with. So props to him and his sweep there. And,
okay, let's do that then.
I don't think the front end players get enough love
Gotta
from
be there, though, eh?
the commentators and the fans. So
we're just
great.
Trying to set up a little pocket, make it tough for them.
with the 5-guard rule and now the tick rule, as well as the change in sweeping. Front end position has become so much more important to the game of curling. At one time it was throw a guard or throw a peel, but now they have to have everything in their itinerary. So it's great for the front end.
Plays good. No, close.
Especially when you see the heart rate gaining up on some of these sweeps, and then to calm down and to make a full draw to the 4-foot or behind the guard. They're valuable members of the team for sure.
Yeah, you bet.
Okay, not bad.
Great shot there from Dan. Just two very clutch back-to-back shots.
Well, they blast.
Raymond would be pretty happy that he made those two shots. It's like he's listening to like back-to-back by like Charlie XCX or something.
Close
it's
for now,
kind of funny.
I don't
but
think later.
What's it called?
We got a good angle.
Great shots from Dan and his team.
You might have the dead freeze then.
I don't like this. I think we
I
just
see on sheet A they've shaken hands.
Top. They don't
Team
have
Davies
anything
came out on top. Scores 10-5. They
It'll be a blank.
quit after 9 or after 8. So Team Davies moves on.
If you're a little light or a little off, this top is so medium with the guard.
Great energy and enthusiasm throughout this event. Their Boston Pizza Cup is done.
You got it.
Yeah, so our first elimination of the event, Team Keast is out of the event, and Zach Davies will move on into the C semifinal on the other side. He's on the C bracket that will play the winner of the game we're watching now, Team Jacques and Team Humbke, and the winner of that game will move on to play the winner of the loser, of the B qualifier that will be played tonight. That's our feature matchup. There we go. Our next feature matchup is, or the feature matchup tonight is going to be the B qualifier, which could feature one of the top-ranked seeds in the field.
Or do you blast?
I think we do this, Dan.
Yeah.
The remaining top-ranked seeds in the field left to qualify are Evan Van Amsterdam, Johnston Tao, and Cole Adams. They're the next 3 best seeds on the field there, and they're looking to qualify for the B qualifier tonight and get in on the action.
I mean, unless you're throwing like just
like
board weight.
I think we're throwing board.
Okay, board weight.
Okay, let's do this.
So it sounds like we've decided on a board weight shot. Just tap that yellow, and I think they want to keep those the 1 red around
Maybe,
for some backing.
high side nose.
Okay.
Nose. Maybe a touch less.
Just my side nose.
Just your side nose. Yeah,
Perfect.
we gotta keep the red and yellow lined up.
Yeah, Team Humbke, they're going to want to keep this rock a little bit... you got to be very careful with this rock because your shot's stone right now, but you can really mess up your configuration here if this isn't
hard,
just made right.
really hard,
Oh, right there.
all the way, never off,
Hard gear.
never off, all the way, all the way,
hard piece.
Garrett
Roll shooter,
Johnston
roll
really
shooter, roll
trying to keep this one in. So not a bad outcome for Team Humbke. Not amazing, but gets a little bit of separation. But you see the little stagger there. The double could be there for Ryan Jacques, and they need sit 3. So Ryan Jacques is definitely going to call it and see if he can make it. Late in this game, if you can put a 3 on the board, that could be a dagger.
With Ryan Jacques, with the shot rock there, it looks like it would actually help make this double in that it could come off there and keep that rock straight, because the Humbke rocks are just about parallel in the house, so should be interesting.
So Ryan Jacques with his first rock of the 9th end of play. With hammer. Tied up here at the 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup.
Whoa, clean, yep,
Whoa.
yep,
Whoa.
yep,
Whoa.
yep.
And what a shot from Ryan Jacques. Great shot. Sits the 3, and you know, if you're Team Humbke, though, you can probably make a triple right back if you nose that rock. Big weight, I think you can get them all, Mark.
Ryan's thrown some big weight shots early in the game, so we know he can throw it. So
yeah, Ryan Jacques was probably the moment of the game so far in the 5th end when he made that double run back, or when he made that run back double to score 2. That was just an incredible shot. Danny Humbke with his last, looking to make all 3 reds go away.
Hard, 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 hard.
Hard of the red.
Hard. Oh, sorry.
Won't get all 3, but he'll get 2 of them. So for Ryan Jacques, he'll draw, and he'll look to put 2 on the board and go up 2 in the final end of play of this first draw, this C elimination game.
this will be the first draw since, I believe, the 2nd end for Ryan Jacques. So let's see if he's got his draw weight down.
In for 2. You can decide whether to try and bring 3 into play or.
Final stone here for Ryan Jacques in the 9th end. Open draw for 2.
Mine's good. I liked it. Top for it.
Sweepers like the weight.
Spin. No backing yet.
Looks like he's a little up. Oh, and it'll go right through the house. So a big miss there from Team Jacques, but they'll get their one and they'll put one on the board. We'll be right back after this break.
What time is that?
13-4.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.
Need extra space? We rock at Storage. Try 4 weeks free at a location near you. Sentinel Storage, proudly Canadian and proud sponsor of the Alberta Scotties Tournament of Hearts.
Curling Alberta's 50-50 supports grassroots curling with a jackpot of at least $100,000. I know! Brace yourself. Join us aged 18 plus in nurturing these future curling stars. Support grassroots curling with Curling Alberta.
There's a Sauyak curling here, is there not?
You bet. Definitely is. But Lucas Sauyak and Team Davies advancing for our viewers. That game is finished up, and welcome back to the 10th end and final end of play of this C game that will lead to a C semifinal going into a C qualifier. Team Humbke and Team Jacques playing. Team Jacques up 9-8 right now, but Humbke with the hammer. So Humbke looking to score 2 in this end now and finish this game up.
Line's nice, just top 8. Can't be heavier.
That long center guard almost staggered with the corner guard. That's a good setup for Team Humbke right now.
Whoa! Switch if you can.
We've got just over 1,000 viewers on Curling Zone's
really good,
YouTube
really good.
channel, as well as Curling Alberta's YouTube channel.
Yep. Go ahead.
Viewers watching from social media on Facebook and X. So thank you guys for tuning in. You guys are the true fans tuning in at 8:30 in the morning, I hope with a coffee or a hot chocolate, tea, whatever you like, and enjoying some Friday action here at the 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup. Jordan Tardy delivering now for Team Jacques. And they're set up okay right now, Mark.
Line's good. Tight. Tight line. Tight. Line's good.
Ethan Drysdale really trying to hold this rock now. So they get that double center there. Over curls a bit, but it definitely could get in the way.
Or we can actually play it with a little bit of weight.
That raise on the angle, or the yellow on the wings there is taken away.
Top 8, top 4.
It's lined up good to pop that red out, so.
Yeah, so is the port, I believe. The port's gone as well, and I think the raise on the red, you could technically on the high red raise it, but if you're Team Humbke, you're probably looking at throwing just some backline weight and maybe seeing if you can get it. I think it curls enough in this ice mark.
We're heavy.
Quite a
We're
bit.
heavy. Can I
Curl then. Carve.
Garrett Johnston,
Back 12.
a little
Carve.
heavy.
Hard,
Third
Dan.
Den.
Hard, Dan. You
Full
got
Den,
it.
Trying to get
Hard,
over.
you got it.
Trying to get that rock over.
Nothing on the yellow.
Here it comes.
Okay.
Okay.
Just a hair up.
Yeah.
Close, Garrett. Just a hair
Like 11-5.
So Dan, that kind of spun that red rock a little bit back onto the center line there. It was a little farther over, but now with that the way it went back, it definitely is, I think, accessible with some hack weight.
The way they've been able to get it curl, it's certainly accessible. I think we just saw in that last shot when Dan carved that rock with
pretty close.
probably 12-foot weight, and he brought it over a long ways.
Whoa, roll it. Yep.
Nice spot. 11-8.
Good shot there from Jordan Tardy. Gets the rock, rolls
Top
a bit
one's fine.
over.
Peel.
So just looking to peel right now for Danny Humbke. Wants access to the back reds there for his last. Here's Garrett Johnston with the peel.
Queen.
Where are we sending this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and he'll get them all. Great shot from Garrett Johnston. He had a great game on our first draw mark, and he's having another great game here. That is a great shot. You'll see on the highlight reel here, he'll get all of the guards. Excellent shot, great manage, great communication. Team Humbke with a beauty right there.
That was definitely a bonus for sure. I know Dan sort of called that halfway down the ice, like where are these going, and it couldn't have worked out better for Team Humbke.
Probably not the true intention of the shot with how Danny was getting at with the call. Just wanted the one at the top, but you know what, Danny, I'm sure will be pretty thrilled with that outcome. So great shot from the second there, Garrett Johnston.
Good. 9-4.
Team Jacques gets the yellow in the house, and it puts that red over on the side. You know that's going to be a good opportunity for them later in the end to maybe see if they can generate a force out of that.
I think we just gotta bump that back. We need to set up pockets right now.
Okay. Back 4, back 8.
The big thing with removing those corner guards is Team Humbke, they won't have anything to draw around. So if they're really wanting to generate 2, which has the best success of them winning this game statistically, then they need to start freezing and bumping and tapping to get yellow rocks in play.
Go. Back 4. Gotta go all the way. Back 8.
So
all the
Dan,
way about the way.
Back 8.
Okay, whoa.
Dan's call was we need to keep those red rocks behind the tee line and in play, so we have some backing for.
Okay.
Oh, that roll off was unfortunate.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe not
Let's
the
go
outcome
10-5.
Team Humbke wanted. I think they needed to let it curl up a little bit, and that could be with the weight there, but a little bit of a communication error there, but still not a bad result with that red bumping back behind the tee line. That's going to be where Team Humbke can see the most success, is if they can freeze a rock on one of those rocks and get it to count later in the end.
Curl.
Ryan Parent just looking to hit and roll this rock over on his shot red rock. Rolls a little bit far, but not bad.
Maybe a little less, eh?
It just kind of sits on the edge of that shot rock,
Similar
so
weight,
it's
just a
a
touch less,
hard
actually.
pocket to
Okay.
freeze in if you're Danny Humbke's team.
Looking for T-line, back 4. Where?
Hair less.
Okay, we're looking for
Just
T-line.
a touch.
Line's nice.
Line's good.
Touch bump of your hair.
Whoa.
Okay, we either freeze
Little
or bump.
Right off.
Little
Right
bump.
off.
Got to curl if we're bumping.
Right
I'm
off.
being
Gotta
told
curl
by
if we're
our,
bumping.
Little
by our
bump.
team at
It's gonna
Curling
get
Alberta
there.
that
No,
the
it's
moment the
gonna get
game
there.
has
It's
already been selected
Yeah.
by
Good.
a vote of panelists.
Very
So
good.
Thanks.
it's going to be a cool moment for that player. So if all of our viewers want to stay tuned in after the game,
Probably.
they'll have a
So I think it's more
award
likely to jam on
presentation
that one than these two.
for this moment of the game.
As well, after this draw, we're gonna Curling Alberta will be presenting the Bo Daviduck Award.
We're going for.
Are you familiar with that award, Justice?
Yes, Mark, I believe that is going to be our moment of the game winner. I believe the winner of that amazing honor and prize. It's only has one male player in the field winning that award every year. That person will win the moment of the game. It's been pre-selected, and even though there's been many good shots here in our game, I'm sure we can all respect someone that isn't just an absolute force of sportsmanship and everything good about our game, right?
Right. So the winner is all the players are encouraged to vote on it throughout the week, and one player will be selected to win that prestigious award.
Yes! Whoa! Yep! Hard!
I know from Team Vavrick, Evan Asmussen, he's won it a few times. He's quite the great sport and just an amazing player to be on the ice as a teammate or as a competitor against. I know he's probably a favorite once again to win it this year, and there's some amazing other candidates like Ethan Drysdale from Team Jacques here on our screen. I think he would be up there. And a lot of the other players there.
Here. Yeah. The problem is let's get Wade out here because we're not going to.
If we go here, he just does that. So.
Yeah, we'll get Wade out here because we.
So we have a timeout here by Team Humbke. So let's listen in and see what they're thinking about.
Yeah, you go here. The problem is if you're ever a little off, he's got the double.
He plays the slash or the double.
Do you hate going right here?
I'm just thinking here.
Here is kind of tough. You have to get rid of a couple of rocks.
Wade Johnston, the coach for Team Humbke, walking down now to
I was
see
just
his
thinking
team.
if you're ever like light, he plays just that, bang, bang. Then,
I
have to draw full 4.
I don't like here. Like I was just thinking if we go here.
Yeah, no, I don't mind this. I was thinking that too, Garrett. But if I bounce off double, if I don't get there slash, then I have to draw a button.
Yeah, even if you go here, he's got the slash, and we're.
No. Just drawing here.
Trying to get 2.
If that's any easier than the freeze on there either.
Well, the only danger here is you do a small bump. He's got that, and not only that, if you make it, he's got. He can slash this.
You could do this.
Yes, but then he might have a double back.
Yeah, it's pretty skinny double. I like this.
I don't mind this.
Yeah.
Like we can. But I think
he might try and send that into there.
Well, let him.
Then we got to try and get here.
Yeah, like I think if we can ever, I mean, the other thing is we can use this to come off.
For sure,
of it.
you can always just do that. But then you're right, he plays that slash, but that could jam. Yeah, I think we just try for this.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if you're dead frozen on that, this one, it's fine.
Yeah.
Do we like this for ice?
I think you're right. Yeah. I think that's it.
So this draw, I guess the risk is they're playing way out to the wings. We haven't seen a
You
lot
have to
of
be
rocks
here.
played out that
Like
way.
even if you bump it half a rock, you're still okay.
Yeah, and I think the big concern that Team Humbke was raising is you have to be third shot with this shot. If you're not third shot, I don't think there's an avenue you score more than one. You definitely might have a draw opportunity, but you have to be in the rings, third shot most likely. And if you can try and just kind of bump back that red shot just on the back of that T line there,
close,
then and sit third shot, you might leave a pocket where no matter what Jacques does, I think that rock goes to the Reds.
Hard line, Colton. Hard line. Hard everything.
Colton's sweeping another one. He went back to back on 2 this whole game, so he's really doing everything he can to drag this rock into a great position.
Whoa! Boy.
Wow, what a
Excellent shot.
Fucking go.
That was exactly how you want it to go. Little bit of choice language, but understandably happy with that result. And now if you're Team Jacques, you're in a spot where I don't think it's tough to really not leave a
Yeah,
shot
if
for
we could get
2
it
for
on this
Team
one first,
Humpke
it might
and the
spin,
win.
but I don't think we can do that.
That was a gutsy call, way out on the wings like that, but Ryan put that right where he needed to. You couldn't have brought the rock down and placed it any better, in my
Yeah, I mean, if we
opinion.
stay in front, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Just with control.
Now
rate.
for Team Jacques, when they
Yeah.
discuss this, what the obvious is you're probably thinking that yellow rock is not going to go anywhere because of the pocket, but
I mean,
if
we're
you
only
can
hitting this
put
pretty clean, we
your
gotta make sure at least
red at the top of the house there
probably
into a
these
position to score and maybe guard it with your shot rock, then that might be your best option.
5. I think that makes sense. Just stay right there. Push them back a hair.
Do we ever?
Just off notice.
Do we ever do that? Probably not. He probably just goes. Yeah, I mean that's not bad. He's gonna drill rock probably.
Awful either. There's no hit for 2.
Now Mark, the debate here is if you just tap that red, you move that yellow on the button fully away, and then you have a rock kind of nestled on that yellow.
So if we're here,
will Team Humpke have a shot
pretty
for
much
2,
right on the nose,
or
obviously.
do you just nose that yellow and make Danny throw an open draw for his 2?
and then they're
No
they might
backing.
have a quad like nose though.
Right.
I guess if we.
And I think anything with weight. I mean, if you lose
I like
that
this,
top
10-5.
red and
Get hair high.
don't eliminate most of the or both the yellows,
Maybe take
you're in a
7/8.
real bind here.
Gotta stay in front.
Yep.
Big
So
shot
let's-
coming up here, folks. From Team Jacques, their last of the game, potentially. Looking to bring this one to maybe an extra end or finish it off here.
You got it, Ryan.
Remember to stay tuned into this game for an awards presentation for the Bo Daviduck Award. Ryan Jacques, final stone in the 10th end without hammer, throwing red stones.
Clean, yep. Yep. Hard. Hard.
Jordan Tardy,
Whoa,
Ethan
clean.
Drysdale on it now.
This-
Curl.
Curling on it. So they'll have shot stone.
They are
but
shot stone.
the yellow is second shot, so it looks like
And I-
just a nose
Straight.
hit for the win.
Okay. What are you throwing?
That yellow stuck around in that pocket there, so I don't think it's going anywhere. So just a nose hit is right.
Yeah, I know. I'm just gonna shove it on
Hey guys, can't be too wide, can't be narrow.
Okay.
Team
You got
Humpke
this.
with a
Nose is it.
shot
Control?
to move
just control
on
it. We've been throwing this
and
back a lot,
eliminate
so-
Okay, I like
Team
it.
Jacques right here in the 10th end. Danny Humpke. Final stone. 10th end.
Control!
Yep. Yep. Hard.
On it early. They're hard on it early.
Hard! Really curling.
Gotta go.
Colton Brand really going on this now. Oh, and the red will
Curled.
stick.
Good game, guys.
Team Jacques.
Top break.
They'll advance.
Oh, hey, you don't. Hey.
Oh, Colton's
good luck.
exhausted. What a
Good game.
tough way to finish a game.
Oh, just took off on them, and Team Jacques, they'll steal the win. They'll take an extra point, and the final score of this game will be 10-8 for Team Jacques. So Team Jacques moving on to play Team Davies in the semi-final of the C qualifier, the fourth C qualifier there. And they'll stay alive as Team Humpke, their road to the Briar comes to an end. Stay tuned for an awards presentation for those on the stream for the most sportsman-like player, but some honorable mentions for moment of the game. If we were to award one today, I think it would have to be the Team Jacques double that was made off of a raise. So great shot from them. And honorable mention to Danny Humbke with a clutch triple in the third end that eliminated a potential sixer on the board. So great game, Mark. He'll be doing the. Oh, yeah, go ahead.
That was a great game. It was. We've got. I don't know if we're still on, but we're going to have the draw to the button, and it looks like from Team Kiss they've got Madison. What's his? Madison Wood is going to take the shot for some lucky fan. So his a draw to the button for $2,175.
There you go. Quite the jackpot there. So if you're unfamiliar with the process of how the draw to the button works, you'll have an opportunity to draw for the full pot there. And Noah Mason Wood on the ice from Team Keast. And you'll see on your screen now, there is our championship staff, Raymond Vanstone, Michael Latteroot, and Terry Morris. They have done a fantastic job this week, just managing this amazing event with the whole Erskine Curling Club organizing team. But Noah Mason Wood, here he goes with a draw for a bunch of money. Yeah, you bet. $2,100. Well, Noah put it on the button.
Looks hot. Looks hot.
Looks hot. Oh, he tried to get it to slow down, but goes right through the house.
Well, the good news is the winner still gets $100. So that's a good thing, but too bad for Noah.
Excellent job. Too bad for Noah, but yeah. That is A-okay. So good for him and good for his team as they'll also be eliminated from play, but great job.
So that pot will carry over till the next game. So we'll be looking at a lot of cash for the next draw to the button. So we've got Terry now is going to announce the winner of the Bo Davidoff Award.
And that'll be it from us, the commentators on this draw. So I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. My name is Justice Jacques. I'll be with you the whole day. So if you're looking to stick around and watch our feature at 1 p.m. featuring Evan Van Amsterdam and Johnston Tao, come back. I'll be there with a new partner. I'll be back with Mark tonight for our B qualifier game. And we will be right back after that, or we'll be back this afternoon. And here's the awards presentation from Terry Morris, Michael Latteroot, and Raymond Vanstone. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Justice.
It's an honor to stand here before you this afternoon to present the esteemed Bo Davidoff Award, alongside, on behalf of my good friend, Darwin Davidoff, Bo's brother, who unfortunately couldn't be here today. Bo was not only a lifelong participant in the sport of curling, but also a passionate advocate for the game. As a front-end player, Bo was deeply committed to the craft of sweeping and played a vital supporting role for his team, always elevating the performance of those around him. The 2025 Alberta Boston Pizza Cup marks 13th season of recognizing the front-end player who most exemplifies the following qualities throughout the championship: sweeping excellence, team support, sportsmanship, and all-around athlete. Last year's winner, who wasn't here today, is James Balance, but he I had the pleasure of playing with Bo many times in my career and playing against him, and he exemplified excellence both on the ice and drinking beer off the ice. Now, without further delay, I would like to announce this year's winner from Team Davies, Lucas Swea. Congratulations, Lucas. Five crispy $100 bills.
So you're a pizza person, but you're married to a wing person, and your kids are salad people? You can't pick your fam, but with over 50 menu items to choose from, you can make them all happy. Order today and enjoy Boston Pizza at home.